Sing along. Baby, do this for you. I was on your CV,
Thank God it's Sunday. Baby, I will be a made a hot and a child. We did this a children point down woman to be biera, a boko. Kwame Pampers Nazadine. Oh, sitting. I say it is possible. And then possible as him. It is what possible. And Ebiana uyo be chochomucho. Ebiana you be sweet the heart, eh? Ebiana will be mawu. And next Sunday they want Casonin day, waha every Sunday.
Very innocent. The other class the same. You see, that's about accent, very natural. Wasn't very innocent. The other class the same. Maybe I know you'll be. Be a good queen, maybe I know you'll be. Be a band, dear town. Maybe I know you'll be. Sasepo, be a different baby, maybe I know you'll be.
So God bless your followers, including you.
I don't know you well.
And God bless all of us. Yena na bless yena, omunshra yena. Baby, I hear free beer, made a hot chair and a chair. Samuel, my joe, crumwa. Not just a mecha, my joe. Not say my hands, not just a maha. A matching so one gazo in chair. Not just a match. And next Sunday, I have pen a better window shopping. No one who said Miss S3xual. One was Alex and so now MISJOAN such and not an better the counselor. So church or cancer and Paul on and Beggy. I was a former church munina.
I didn't be a but you sassy, but you bad, but you naughty. Obey, it doesn't want money. I want to you say, will be a moment. It doesn't want fear. It is said to be a CEO, be a no you be. Be a good queen, be a no you be.
I'll say, as I shall never and never be well with my ex-girlfriend. Why? Kwame Pampers, why? Jack a crow jow and tear show. And ya shoe, girlfriend or ex wash a shoe. A jaw man a shoe. Hey, King K had to say, King K and Ramantonka. And Ramantonka, not Thursday, Mamma into Wolf. King K man, yes, I was emeritus. Yes, King K. S3xual, she's in the house, I was just what join ya. Not what don't say Abu sa send ye J entry King came and who's a wosa, S3xual found Sabobo sway. Kwame Pampers now or in the same thing. Man fire and Sambo Bossa yen hit thousands this year. Mama hit 1,000. Nyame and I'll sit there. Alice also what to say. I ran. You say munina be aboko and then so yasin yeshia. And then so yebum. And then so yebatin some polo and some biggie. Mysterious Tish or can't be me behind the scene. Now, some of me and my dream who I meant to say. Ain't no bet him or catch him say, men can't send your can on a medan no day. Or catch him send your bed dear who dear. Oh, yeah, dear. Into a person who can deal what's my can ye. I'm mysterious as I can. That I can write.
It's a simple be mistress. Maybe I know you'll be
a professional dear, professional dear. What's the matter yesterday?
Wasn't very innocent. The other classes.
I don't know, cousin Becanas and no kind of papa.
Sounds very natural. Wasn't very innocent. Against all the other classes.
Homeboy, what hot? Homeboy, and I said, they
be a good queen, and be I know you.
I was some from on some bubble so. Nayan like Nayan share. Oh, Thomas, now said they.
But baby, I know you'll be.
Sabu bubble bossway. Also, madam, yesterday, why? I'm an emotional person, so what? Crampampers. Crampampers, so what?
I'm someone else. They didn't put them out.
And next year, Bessia, now is answer a Bessia. I was here beside you. Quick question. Quick question. And it is only quick question answer. Modia, so bebo modia. Now the comment at to her say, and now so be frabba, not what they are to her. I see soft lift. Hey, Danny! Danny, about call there.
Baby, I know you'll be.
Danny, I need be a was a manuana. What about touching manoda?
Sing along. Baby, do it
Joti, now sit there. Homeboy, sit there.
But you sassy, but you bad, but you naughty. Doesn't want any of you. It is a doesn't want fear. It is said to be a CEO, maybe I know you'll be. Will be a good queen, maybe I know you'll be. Will be at the back, maybe I know you'll be. It's a simple be mistress.
What's it then? Quite bumpers, also 1 minute to be at the end.
We can see it. That's why.
Miss a quick question, a young quick question. So I ready and now what did you know? I want say, Crow, who could we are there? I want to send a year credit on our son. Aha, did you know our for quick question? Sign a counselor, so also I join ya. Counselor, and that's you be here, I will fear her, but more dear, not and then joining my gen. Kwame a champon, Kwame to say.
You love me too, but you make up someone else. They didn't put them out.
Commander, Angel.
You pay for some payment.
Nah, at the same. Mr. Lord, Mommy AC. Susie, Jenny Love, Munina at the same. Faustina K at the same. And a biana uyo be chochomucho. Send a mysterious taste, a yo be chochomucho. Sir Kwame Pampeso, or say on he will never go back to his ex. I'm saying ex in the DBA, a man of corner to a jano, a funny team, and I'm a Kwame. Edu Sunday the ampacho ya akula don't come here. We akula maha na yanka akula nsem wa ha. Your company sem. Alexandra at the same. Francis at the same. Lord at the same. Beauty, Amy. For our sabu bobo was na me say like neighbor. Etiasia. Constance Benya, Minia Constance Anna. Konji.
That's about accent very natural. Wasn't very innocent.
Beauty alone at the same. Beatrice Akosia Good at the same. Ransford Big Stone Kwame Champon Efiatina Ohima Sweet Apple.
You may love me too, but you may love someone else. They can put them out. That's me.
Missy, young quick question. A ban is saying, and no bar and not bema wawari. Otimu crash you before. But your question without a ban is saying or bar and not bema wawari. Now I who saw baba wana branty bin and baby. Now I call crash no. A ban is say I can crash. I do Sunday I can crash out. I say, oh, you are my crash. Oh, me who am in yet. A ban is saying. Debe na unko ye nti na oba ana bema a ohun obi for ba wawari ana bema wawari otimi ye obi crash etimba se na yire na ne kuno wawari ne wondo na na nti na okonya crash obi for so no me ba cha question mu da o for once abremi. That is our quick question. Can I repeat myself? Miss Oba Anabema Wawari. A ban is saying no who before fraus. Nipa we do me crash. A Jamine any panano. And I said for the pay. A ban is saying. For once to her mammy and son a acquaintance before the day. Mr. Yotish meaning so many months apart Fabran Tentem and change and chat and Kawaya Macasim and change. I say, Oka 8 Ewans, ma'am. Oka 888 can one zimam tea. 80 me say a banner saying, and or ban a bema wawari, or stand konya another crash. A debintia. Baby, I know you'll be. I do love you, but I don't know you well. You may love me too, but you may love someone else. They can put them out. That's me. Ana munyina mo crashing to muntimi meka. Obi entimi meka. Hey, ana machi munyina. Kwame pampa se macho. Oh, okay. Kwame at Champon say maybe she or he didn't pick the right partner. Okay. That is your answer. Is that true? Na so one pick a right partner out in a home yedin. And I was saying another crash. Into the alternate channel and now the only to hono. Ube anything see. So one pick a right partner now I could move before now or your crasher. See, Ube could do crash nechi. And I so anything. Ube jadi on it to now could do crash nechi. Now your crashing also crash your back there. Okay, Kwame, that is your answer. I like that. No case, hi dear, me patriot saying Benjamin net saying. And the quick question be let me repeat it. Me bisa say oba na bema wawari. A ban is saying no konya crash baby for fraud. A ban is saying no timnya another crash. And you be a the only net non penana. I worried that we or ba worried that. We a bema worried that. Who before us nipa we do a crash. Now I come and no one name in a bossy papa. Why? Coffee salmon as a day. And no Kwame at some point in the answer to her. But I don't know you are. Kwame said maybe she or he didn't pick the right partner. When the Kwame Adriana. As how are you doing? I'm doing good, yeah. The patron said saying, good evening too.
Sing along, baby, tune in, sing on for you. I will send you see me, man. Send you the way you make me about you, me don't stop for me home. I did what you me be a dance to me, can't have no more.
Kofi Same. What's it a ban saying? Ban saying, send is banu. And I want to say, saying is banu. Because what I could now turn him, I couldn't see a cantam. So, Bawe dear, me mucho, or Bawe dear, men fimpa dear, or Bawe dear, or Banasuye the same thing, or could you not turn him as ben my way dear. Menina, my many if you baby, or no pay. Na fe ba ne sen o kan we nyina wia e ba ne sen na ko hu be ma foforo ana oba foforo o se we die me crash ni ko fi sa what aze what baby question if e ba no se wa na ko gina asori dem mu e na akoka che Awurade Nyankopon se Awurade oba ye ode na ma me die we die me mfe pade ampa be man oba na so wa na ko gina asori dem ka se Awurade bema yodi na mama die me domu dofuni na fe ba ne sen e na akohu bi fofora utim crashes e ba ne sen ti bi sam se ba ne sen dia na che se wo so be ansa me okay Kofi say okay, Kofi say you always find good looks. You can always appreciate, but you are content, right? With the one you love. Intina anya crash na akọ crash obi fofora na. Dia odo no ne ne ehe. Ya onu ko gina asori dem na odo no. Ofi frobra. Kofi mama invite mpacha bra. All right, Martin Naside.
What's my old? Tebia udo bana wa unina kwa sonde ma kwa shirawa die ne so a na usan ko shi obi se wasa ko crash obi fofra na je se dona odi do sa ba na nwie peye ayeso hu bibi wo ba ne ho so na wan dwan kwa chiri na odi awade achi se bia wan dwan kwa chiri dibu onu ma onini tu anamo kakra bi na ate wani so diga kra metima kanu no
sa na de wo crashing no so no be da hu say or not the what we like we are connected to that person.
Ona me chose say first wine there na unya na onye gidie wo ma ukogina nyame anim ko hihye bono ewu hia say obesan kope oba foforo bi say wa ko crash obi eno no enye odopa
so enye odopa de oni ko gina asori dem ho no enye odopa na say ne wa ko crash no
the uka crash no eno metima ka say the also wa ko crash no be yo bronsam ama bia obedu ba bi no wo ba be kai ba confess one there no so what them chiri we like says here tienemi kan you se sia bia machia o me no akeka mo ate ase ama nte ase ya adwuma me kyese me do wo so kyese o do me ya kogina nyankopon ani nyame ani me na da ani ho nti se ukogina nyame ani makeka asema enye wadwe se ukoda da obi wana bia wo dada nti se ebia maka software bi se de enka nyina ya kan wie kina kosi obi abonte a o se mako crash obi so na yes sa nipa na ko crash no ye bronsam enyo dopa na nipa ne de ba wakwan mu no bi wonu ma na obesei ohun se first wine na uhia no edube wie ba bi pa awie no be papa
so ube
bia na huhu no
ube de who se first one no onu mom yodopa na second one nyodopa the counselor what's up counselor join here
ohun se ba bia ba nu ana ba sa be hia na awurade so wo ntam enti say ya unu no ntampa na wakoma kire wo se wodofuo nu no a won so gi wutum no aya adwuma ne aka empaibo na aka empaibo ne se bia oba na bia wuhia no eniema bi wo ho na se bia oye na wo mpa enika nkobo wadamfo amane enkeka nkire oba na busuafo unu no mienu mo betuma solve problem no ebia o wo si amempe enti no next time na wa say amame so ho odo no eye se bia yedi ya desua ukwa awade ase a ya desua nye issue bia na mkobo madam fo amane na mkobo me papa amane me keka kire mi sister ma oba na wa fa no onye o sister onye o papa onye wadamfo enti awade mu no enye na mfosemo ebia wadamfo na okotutu wa kire no ono awade no na nipo bere ebia onye obi kura ma ne se ne pe na so be ma manya ne se na ye wale wi e kwan se na ode me fa so o DJ begum ma wawade ayeden agu ntu be kwa koshia bronsama obetwe aso se mako crash obi nti sa crash no de me to me no enye papa
enye crash papa okay ye da se enye da se papa abusia sa afi na wa join na fa sabobo so se na rusty ye no this oh ya de pa kofi me ba sisi a okay yan question we a quick question your topic for the day yan quick question say e ba ne sen na oba ana bema waware wakwa asordem akodi nse mo exchange west you make it ni nyina keka ho bi na wie ya se wako ho bi foforo wa crash ni pana kra hu ne onye ho e ba ne sen ena Kofi di kankan no e bia no wan choose right partner Kofi e ya pa
Oda men kas wan choose obi ya
Kofi wona kan Kofi mandwa no wona kan wona kan
aha me dia ne me kan se ye woni awodo no ye odo ni awodo no enu ntire se ohu ade efe ana se ade esese obi kanfo a wontimi kanfo ana se eno no nye odo we ka no se crash na nka ka se de no be ma ware foforo ko ware foforo ka no ho de a ne hu sa se de no odo be odo miino ba we ntira bi se
mo Africa for dem mo se aware miino nye bone ntina no de eno de mitimi nko bi sa de ntina Africa for dem se de bia ye ka ho asem ntino se ana ya ye kogina asori dem ye kodidi nse change west na other stuff right afi uwi asema ko hu obi fofo ma crash na wa crash me cry me da me na obi cry tim quite to the extent so oni ni kura na yere da otimbo ni panidin
nti yen kire crash ni mu na adofo na omutie ni hu ade e kasa crash ya ye the science of it
kire maye
so kasa obi crash obi a one etimi ba se or drain the panel often. So kasa bi ka say bi obi hu obi ama na yemu ahye no I say all of a sudden I say opade na sem wontimi nkire mu mpo and I will be to say on sa butterfly feeling say bi a wo ka asem o stage so I say we so you feel nervousness no and to say so feeling the pan say why nervous kakra I say one feel crowd no crowd betima from wo kasem and na ye bi a wo ye bi I say you don't behave a little bit normal and I say ohu no kwa na ye o say ye ohu ye so I say wo atenka bi mata nipa no e bi kwa na nye say bi a wo pese se bo no ne last but I say when you agye no ho so ho nti ye den na question say ye den na obi a wo worry dada wo you obi a wo say wo do no aha ɔne ne bɛtena afebɔɔ no wotumi sɛ akɔnya atenkam wɔ bi ɛna mimi kyerɛ mu yɛ sɛ nipa su ɛkae saa deɛ nkobi koraa sɛbesɛbe ne kafo ka baabi a anaasɛ wɔfiri mu a ka ɔnware bio because ɔno pɛ ne nipa ɔdɔ no wɔ wiase sɛ saa na ɔkaa no sɛ ɔno pɛ na medɔ no wɔ wiase ɛso so wɔwu pɛ wɔtumi kɔware obi ma no yɛyie na kyerɛ sɛ wowɔ sika mpo sɛ wode bɛtɔ cars nyinaa no a still no wowɔ car bi a ɛno bɛyɛ wo fɛ a wobɛtɔ ɛno but woturu bi a ɛfɛ nso atumi ka sɛ oh kyale car yɛ ɛkɔyɛ fɛ paa o ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ deɛ wotim no ɛnyɛ wo fɛ anaasɛ deɛ wotim no wompɛ na mmom ɛyɛ kamfoɔ bi ne ade bi te sɛ nka wonya wo pɛ wo sɛ awareɛ no it comes with discipline package mmarima bebrebe wɔ hɔnom atenka a yɛnya wɔ ɔmaa ho no bebrebe wo awareɛ ntwa ano kwan no marriage is not the solution to feelings that's not true wobɛkɔ so anya feelings no na ɛyɛ ahohyɛsoɔ bi self control ɛna wode bɛdi saa nnwoma no so kakra ba woanhwɛ wo kunu ye na wɔbɛka kyerɛ sɛ kyale makɔ crash wɔ bi so na yɛ wo dɛ na sɛ saa na wo dɔɔdɔɔ no a wo sɛ crash no ɛyɛ sɛ firema na twetwe dwomba o na ɛnya nyasoɔ eti crash no obey advance from degree no da come masters na ɛhɔ no deɛ otimi kura the crash ne ba fie wo ba no wo de ba fie ama na be di benku on nkyɛn na de na kakra fo akodi ai so wo da to anim
when the counselor be adwene say crash is same as last.
Oh no last is different. Crash no ye just open one say crash no ye say e bia wo paade no anaso wani jade no ho but last ne de ye dwaman per se wo person ya de no ɛno na last no me hu no sɛ na tofo esitie no anaasɛ na no fo sitie no mpɛsɛ oh
yetie na tofo
ɛno deɛ bia ne stature bi anaasɛ physical future bi
oya wo spec
so wala so
tɛsɛ no deɛ wo pɛsɛ wo ne da enti no nyame yɛ wadom na bi kura ntimi ne da ba ku wie kura na nyame yɛ wadom a etimi tu ani so
nyame yɛ wadom
mami twa nyame bo ani po onye easy yeah wɔ mrantie bi wɔ hɔ no ma ho otimi kura bɛn wɔ baa bi de ne sakura koto ne kom mu achievement a wɔachi wɔ wiase no gyae ne kra kondo kɛkɛ ɛyɛ last ɛyɛ love no siki sɛ ne wo bɛtena akyɛ love no siki sɛ sacrifice am but last ni akadie no so obedi ame nko an wo hwehwɛ ɛno pɛ etwam wasa
okay
that is last
all right yɛda se pa yɛbɛsan aba so bia abusia sɛ afe na wa join ya mamu nyina akwaba ne mesro wobɛyɛ mani bɛgye ho pa ne sɛ wobɛhyɛ na feel do nsa bobo screen sa na wa like na wo follow yɛn so a follow me na follow bi bia behu no ha bia na obia so follow nyina yɛn follow yɛn ho na awia afe uwia bowra YouTube obehu MISJOAN GH ho na afe subscribe ma me ye ho life nso ye twa bibia MISJOAN TV hu ne clear okay mistake oh just 1 minute per now dey
Kofi Sami said, I agree with him. It said, they have everything you want in a man, or your spec, ne height, ne BBI, intino. But who say you can also meet somebody that has what your husband has as well, maybe what you saw in a man. So, and then lead to sex, and then a blooming into romance. If you are like Kofi said, no, you can see him and see all of those or her, see all of those things in him or her, but you keep it to yourself and you walk away. It's when you feed into that thing and a bit to me, develop it into lust. Who feed into it, dear? It can develop into lust, and then it can develop into something more than lust. To me lead to cheating. But I can see somebody and say, oh, Bema way dear, the way or Tiano, the way on or a mistake. He's somebody I will go in for. And let's say in an office setting, because or you be you are a little shy around them, you are all of that. It does not mean say you are wanting to sleep. When you want to go to the next level, you can. but it doesn't mean say who now like it's somebody who has all of the things and you would want in a man. So you can be married and meet somebody and say, hey, this person too, because God is you know, he creates beautiful things. So you can see something and be like, oh, say, but you would have self-control because you're a married person and you stay in your lane.
Yeah, that's it. D remember what I said, what they are saying to her, I mean, ready. Na afe yen say omumu bi betimi answer. I don't know say a question because my own question mark, but I feel say a question. I say, is there any love that does not start with a crush? Love start with crush? Martin,
Attraction. It's with attraction. When you see somebody, you're attracted to them. There's something about that person that you like. And then it all is to start with desire. As like attraction, you can bloom into desire. You want the person at all costs. But usually, there's something about them that catches your eye or tickles your fancy. And you want to know more about. Then you start your dating.
Hey, what? I am not Makasi, not to say. Never say we no crash. We no crash one on what was it?
We don't crash. Oh, new couldn't you are. Hey, our 4 certificates. For Macamo, we have 4 certificates. Jinachi. Oko crash no be unse mu nyina ejo ye ma akwan ye papa dia ye ma akwan ye papa dia.
No, na dey for 5 for ye be na 4.
O se den.
Now 5 for credit be na 4. What dey also say?
Martin. Di me ba say say question intina meeting.
No question now say.
I say, is there any love that does not start with a crush?
Oh, baby, be wosa. Nye ni nyina na echese. Ebia usia na ukotwema no crash ni before ansa. Ende nsheda nya adwuma sa. Etimisi but nsheda nya adwuma bibiri sa. So. Nsheda nya adwuma.
Okay, yeah.
I think say I was here chilemu ye. You can say love. On say you natural instinct love. O maame etimi de makra ene ye wo odom love say obema ne obehia enti the question ba in general perspective dia so ba be do ne ba no it needs no ayi bia asase bia natural unya de akwa ne ba ho na afa odo ne ba the fact say we minya ba na me do me hia say bia me hu ade bia wo ho aye makono no answer wo ye minya yes enti me do obu wo hokra na wo ne nyina wa MPP mu nti na odo no because mu ko share o page bi so I know or him I know her. Well, yes, I be a galo, and so obey to me when you bear me do so them, or when you never contact Quabaco. No, a developer or Dobia my sending your own local contact. Or wait my young comfort to the extent about crowd in the Bobeji Tuama Ninia, what I say, a bullet in the chest too, because of sound. In
fact, I know this other part of me.
Any about a relationship love not say here discussing now back to your topic now. No, to be honest with you, obu hokra na tete no na ye mpanyimfo no bitimi be don krofo amuni momumpo obi klimikase ye wo we kofi men wrashin kware yo ye wo ba bi ma odada ye sinesiwa entity yes on two bones obeba no na quite to say wonim oba no per se but it's like there is a habit in love and what it means is that love grows and love no about one Kenya, a one level level. Only the planet it will grow to be stronger or it can weaken up.
All right.
What I say?
Yeah, pa. Yeah, that's it. No, beside a question, young corner say, D. Do you say that? The other not from Indian woman, huh?
Because you look like Indian woman.
Tilija, what's it there?
Mankashe.
Tilija to say, Metia pa me few, young young quay, answer day. When you crash, how long?
It was a crash. Crash, they would not crash out because hospital.
Call me. Oh, dear, oh, dear, Cassa.
Me, I feel say, crash, is more like a emotional, strong affection somebody get at the first instant when you see somebody that you think the presence of that person commands something that you cannot just put your hand on, you see. But mostly those things, it doesn't last long. It's just a temporary thing. And sometimes, it can lead you to a lot of things before a better to issue. You see, and then what crash is so the person sees it, but it lasts long, as in the person cannot just do without that person. But most of the time we miss crush with love at first sight. Crush, is temporal. I say, obi can say spec, maybe nipa no, hey, bema tintin gram with the managed bema tintin, you just saw the person, the presence of that person just captures your attention. And you wish you had that person. And sometimes that's a thing they call it German Samukrabu.
Hey.
You understand?
Sir?
Yeah. But it doesn't really last long because it's just a temporary thing. A strong feeling you just have that time. And you can control it. But if you don't control it, it's just like fire that can burn you easily. So I think most of the times, it happens when we meet people like that. It happens. It happens. But when it comes to love at first sight, and then a strong feeling that you just saw somebody one time and then you just know that this is the person I want to be with.
Okay.
You just feel it within yourself that this is the person I want to be with. So love at first sight is there. And then like somebody also said that sometimes you don't know the person, somebody just connected the person to you, and you people start knowing each other, and then the love develops. So that is all I can say. Say crash there, dangerous. That's what they call it, crash. It means that you can go to hospital if you are not careful.
You may come
Because by the time you are crashed, you will need drip.
Rusty young me for you, D, and I mean for you. Rusty.
Indian woman, that's
Yes.
Rusty, now today.
Dear Nick, I did me take crash be on my phone.
And when you crash, Hannah.
May crash bay you share. Oh, the old control Kufiba Bonena, sorry now, Copa can ask him crash. When I did crash. Kufiba Bonne or Barney Bearman, Mummy Nuna, moon control my feelings now. Mo pesa mo koso hair must manya crash. When I did crash. Why were not to Knua when only boyfriend was here and I'm crash. We had no uncle warren. Control feelings, emotional feelings in the control. Catch all.
Yantia, Debbie, want to question us.
Crash be anyway, Mammy can't
Mammy Miss Chance. I was yes, I feel now I join here, Miss Rob found some so na a fish and not one follow and so an hour follow. Now we are no modern about YouTube and Facebook now Ube home MISJOAN or net and so what follow and answer was subscribe Amami. Now I'm come out the way and you're topic for the day and where they quick questions and a Sunday be a yenon. Ye bisa say, I didn't know bar a banner saying and or bar wawari and I said bear ma wawari. Wakujina otas west change west na bibia kama enche osimako hu oba hofra na bema fofo wa crash na ohun ne onye ohun eba ne sen and also nya another crash
so one cast did that the question is different
and wa question no
and they said answer you
wa ware unya crash bia wa ware unya crash bia me say edwaman honhom unya deliverance Oni oba afoforo te ho onwa crash bia obi timi hu obi emema ne bitimi won yiri tifie no hu so obi twone ne no fo me crash no onye okra adwaman honhom mu nya deliverance oba hu be ma 6 pack eso ni kunu wo ho osi we no ye me crash o crash majority of crash a omunya ni nyina and result to aware ye ena omo so o maware na ena na we wo ye me crash wo high school no ye adwaman honhom mu nya deliverance period omunya isa crash sem sa word no kra no wa ware kra na wuti bi ho a eni kwa kra se sa mentality na about itrim because obekwa akọ kan hwe wo kan hwe so a e be hyew tisania na di kan e be hyew e hyew so a ye do be call hospital
into to you the crash e dwaman honhom right
dwaman honhom wa ware na wuti ho a wo yiri ye obi bia tisania na brother Martin na e ka no wo yiri ye obi bia enti the way I see a picture we yere no ono na nka wonam wa na wo wadwenem saa wo gland na aha reflecting to point adwuma na adumika na akofie wo ko yere ho na akohu obi foforo na na tubi chinchim na ebia wo hu ne pe o we no onye wo crash bia me say adwama wo ko pese wo ka hwe wo ka hwe wie so na enya obedwane udwane so a ehyehye wa e ma de bi wo ko a obechesi oba be wreck wo home obenya asem ai obe chesi wuko ko ka hwe wi a on fa nche obe chesi obe ba fie obe gu aware ye adwaman honhom amanfo hia deliverance
yo ya dasidi ene na chese wona ne ya adwen me boa
David, because question I've not made two questions. Question I'll be different from the anonymous person.
Okay, it you.
Who say then the bema oba
and the bema wawari. A banison or wawari. Wakujina water so I exchange words. Bema wawari. Both bema wawari. Nabakwa kujina water so se wo. We are men fipa dear. Chese mi hu ne menye me hu. Afedi na otwe afi bosome osimanya another crash.
This is a very sensitive and a very complicated case. I say handle it with care. One, we should not be quick to judge people like that. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, we have what we call love at deception. What share will be, he showed you a lot of things that you feel that this is the real person. You marry the person only to see you marry the beast. They say, what should be the person have pretended to you all the years, like but there's something that you did not see about the person. Mm-hmm. Now you have married. Also, Obian Warren time for own. You feel I feel they are no more together. This time right, yes, will be for the funeral best will be. You are in the same house. You are living, you wake up and you see each other's face. Mm-hmm. You see? So sometimes you get to discover things that you feel say you have been deceived. Sometimes, I'll give you a typical example. There was a case of a guy who told the lady ni person ni BPA also me Christo ni me pese mesa to was ni worry, which I support. Okay, to was ni worry answer. To was ni worry. Then finally they got married. When they got and they said all those things you are saying, I promise to love you, to love whatever, to they do our part in sickness, in whatever. They said all those things to it, and the girl really loved the guy. But upon getting to the honeymoon chemistry, the girl realized that there was no chemical to even talk of chemistry. They said, Obemano, sebi, niho. So now, this lady, we call this the marriage under deception. Obemana, one kind of Obano. So in this case, so Obano, who be full you don't judge that person. In some cases, most cases, we can, some churches will nullify that marriage because it was a marriage under deception. But other than India, you understand? Then there are other situations be more. Obana kasa no be worry be man our problem. Maybe if Jamai home na rustic and when mu ache wanya PhD and so no be worry be man. Obe man so so de bibia was skirt bibia no. E ade oye de da. Ana be share oba no. But one can so immediately ya o worry oba no memory be also pe oba yi. Now or share oba with the me to fear oba a good wife. But obe pia bonta ko so your Jamai to go oba. Say be nyama na kutana aye dia ope oditi. You understand? And people go to marriage relationship for different reasons. If you are somebody who goes to marriage because of selfish reason like business reason, people go there because of what somebody have. If you say okohu obi a owo side na chenwa, you want to live. But true marriage, is people who have studied themselves, they know themselves, and especially they understand their weaknesses and want to live with their weaknesses. In Tebane sana, no matter whom you see that will be perfect than your husband, you will want to make your husband that perfect man also for yourself. You will want to make that woman a perfect wife for yourself. There is no perfect person out there.
All right.
There's nobody perfect there.
Okay.
Obia one weakness. Obia one the way. So that is all I can say.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Papa. Watch him. I feel now. Watch him a question. That's it. That's it. Kofi.
Yeah, woman. Bye bye.
My bye saying. Kofi, na sit there. Kofi James. What's it?
Yeah.
Na sit there. It's saying.
Bibi aboko na muse.
Odoman kuma de ache no. Ene de question e bisa no no. Mpacho me repeat the question no. And I what mase.
I'm pacho repeating.
Okay, so now you bisa say Ebanistan no ba ana bema waware. Mako dina wata so I exchange words. Obi a promise yonko afede di na ansa. Mawara wiu edi na ansa nenum. Osimakonya crash oba bia makohun o ye me crash nipa we do ye me crash Ebanistan na uko exchange words wi osanya another crash.
Like how can this thing happen? Like when bano mawale awi. And at 3 days time no work who will be for so work crash
not just 3 days. Me first after that warrior no akonya another crash.
Okay. And our crash will be for do.
Miss Stereotype Mpachane.
Me damun same way they like me njin to me say a bit may happen because only ni pana ma wale how say ene ne say sam ne adwaman no
Na eba ne say na say intimi happy eba ne say na bi munya side chick.
Oh okay maybe e bia uni ni pana wale awie no maybe nkoyi what I say. But untumi injaya wale no prekupenko nti obeye nneoma bi wa akira ida se oba na ya oma be mani hu be man so na ya oma oba ni hu
Na se wa we na se nneoma bi ko yi ase mo mi betimi atena ase akasa about it na nneema na ko yi
onze nipa ho funu ana no ho afunu na unim sa because a bit never say, you know, the one who no like who yana konobu, what I say. And also, and you will be so far, you will be so on a Jamaican, what I say, because to me, Wale, Uncle has a crash will be so. To do away Jamaican, no be so far, the one no on what film will be so on what now, what I say. All
right. Yeda amunyina ase ne adwenkyere. Yeda masi. Yen switching yen topic for the day na no de na quick question no de ye the flashy mu nti ye yen topic for the day. So last week na ye kasa about sexual compatibility na enuanom bemu bisa question about that topic na ye kasa about it nti ye fa one of the questions na omo bisa ye no nti eno ho komo na ye bedie nti sa afi na wa join am pacha share na afifa on sabobo screen star na like nti ye topic for the day no yes effect of cheating on sexual compatibility in marriages. Pacha what ma say? Hello, are we there? Hello.
How about you?
Okay.
Yes, so we are.
Yeah, on topic for the day, no.
Very much. We hear you, madam.
Okay, men can be him. What's it men can be him?
We hear you, madam.
Okay. Okay. Into we say effect of cheating on sexual compatibility in marriages. I hope say last week on topic in the motia say like your friend counselor man ba oni yem bechichire mu oni yem famu na na questions we and I say adwenkyerɛ we mu bi ba mu enti ene ya form ba akwa ye kasa about it say cheating sexual compatibility effect ho no edoso pa na say na ye kɔ nene me pa cho wa ye ready betimi abam Mr.
This question.
Okay, Debram.
Yes.
Okay, can you you talk of two things: sexual compatibility and then effect of.
So last week, that was our topic. I kasa fa ho. Afi nya questions like this and I say nya adventure like this. So we decided to say we kasa about it because after the show no cry no. Na me nya some text name we be because you who say man for go through this kind of situation I kasa about it. So last week na sexual compatibility by any komo yedi ne say effect on that effect of cheating on sexual compatibility. But what I say?
So what you are, if I'm getting right, if people are not compatible and they start cheating, what is the effect?
They are not compatible sexually. That means they don't.
If people are not compatible sexually and they start cheating, what is the effect? Is that what you're asking?
Yes. If somebody is married to a person and then they cheat, how does that affect their sexual compatibility?
Okay. First of all, I don't even, in my personal opinion, I don't even believe in what people call sexual compatibility. The reason is because, can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
The reason is because what is on a man is in different length, size, this in what is on a woman can receive anything of that. You understand? Now, the world has
Bacha 1 minute. Mr. Check your message. WhatsApp message, Mami Sisiawai. Bacha Yanko.
Okay.
Yes, see, the world have gone so bad that nanka ni ye mua oba ni bema nanka omu ni momo ho na omu shi yeah. There's nothing like sexual compatibility because they all learn together. But what brings about some of this thing we call sexual compatibility? They said so bako akobo PhD ewo tatatology na bako ekota masters. Then we see say compatibility because niya PhD holder ne kura no o nim no master's degree no nye ndru hoye. You understand? Normal be share. So no matter what the master degree holder, kasakwana America no. Like, no matter how master degree holder no.
But oba kwoswa kasa me 1 minute na me fan sorry nya de mra sisi ya why. Kwaso na kasa why Mr.
Your compatibility, bra.
But all the kasa why. Mr. She better over Mr. Kasa me
ba. But most of the times no. Some of these things that we call that is compatibility is due to people's experiences that they bring into the marriage. But you understand? What they have learned, what they have experienced, what they have practiced, they bring it into the marriage. And then when they don't meet up with the other partner, then there is a problem. Then that is when the other person will want to go and look for satisfaction somewhere else. So that is why I say, me, I don't believe in anything like compatibility because if two people who have not tested anything before, they are even ignorant of what they are doing, right?
If they've not tested anything before, yes, they are ignorant.
So they will all learn from there, you see.
And my question is, as they learn, they would find out some of the things that they like together when it comes to sex.
Yes.
And some of the things they do not like.
Don't like.
So in that way, is that not sexual compatibility? Because two partners sharing similar sexual needs. It means that we are bonding together sexually, correct? So we are becoming compatible. So who point now will make this is just a question I'm asking.
Compatibility now, like
A setting.
Yes. So they learn some things. There are some things they don't like. Maybe Obabi or what on pen every day. Maybe or what open every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they might not be compatible in that sense, right?
Well, that's something. Yes, we could say it goes deeper than that, but it's an example.
I'm just giving surface things.
Yes,
Sometimes it
yes,
happens like that.
yes.
Like, but all I am saying is that say for me, no. I've not had any encounter with that. They will learn and understand each other.
Each other. Mhm.
You
What
understand?
about people who have experiences? Two people are
uh
more
That is
both
where
more
that
experience. Now,
that is where that is where the problem comes. That is where that issue of compatibility can, because both of them have different experiences. So when you meet up, one person is waiting for another person to meet up to his this thing, and the other person is waiting. That is why I don't want to dive into that, because this is a long topic that if we even go into that, we'll not finish today. But I want to go straight to what is the effect that it has on the marriage. The
so
effect that it has in the marriage is, number one, you can bring sickness to each other. When you are cheating outside on your marriage, there is a high tendency that you are endangering the other partner's life. Because there are cases where innocent women incurred sickness from men who might say that selfish men who go and bring it and come and give to the innocent woman at home. And there are cases where the innocent man is at home and the woman will go and bring it to the man. So that is one of the effects. Sickness. Two, if you have children, you are endangering the life of those children, because there is a kind of family connection that exists between couples and their children. And immediately you start doing those things outside of your marriage, there is a detachment that comes, that you will see it clearly. And the children automatically will learn that attitude and also grow up and see it as normal.
That is when they
They will
see
grow
it
up
or
and they
one
see,
who cry still.
yes. Sometimes the thing is that sometimes the human being, we are spirit beings. Spiritually, sometimes what you do can affect your children spiritually. You understand? Especially we African background. I don't know about this, but if I want to go to that aspect, for instance, in my tribe, if such thing goes on with a man and a woman goes to cheat because the man is not satisfying, they are not compatible, and comes back home and has anything to do with the husband that is married to, immediately all those children that he has with that woman will start dying.
What tribe is that?
Yes.
Where?
I will not tell you. They will start dying, and the man will follow suit.
And I'm
You see, the man will follow. That is why you hardly see an Ewe woman who is married and want to bypass the husband, because the children will go, the man will also go, and you, the woman, will remain useless for the rest of your life, because that mark will be on you. Yes. You see, so in spiritual aspect, in contrast, that is some of the things that happen. But that aside, even the children, even if you put that culture thing aside, spiritually, it's not healthy for your children. You bring bad spirit to the house, bad energy to the house. Because sex is not just pleasure. Sex is not just for pleasure. It's a bond. It's a bond. It's a spiritual bond. So if you are a woman, you are having an affair with 10 men, you are bringing 10 different spirits to your house.
One
You're a
day.
man having an affair with 20 women. You are bringing different spirits to your house.
Ɔno nko betimi adeti mmarima 1 2 3 4 abom Oh, vida. What vida?
Yes,
What are you talking about?
yes.
What are you talking about? It is they do more than that. See, let me tell you, it is easier to catch a man who is cheating than to catch a woman.
Savior butterfly, savior for butterfly, so so. Savior say, throw more light on how does that affect the children. Let's throw more light on that
Affect.
side.
Okay. Now, what I'm saying is, when you are married, two people are bonded together, soulmates. They are bonded spiritually, yeah. And that children comes out of that bond. The children you have come out of that bond. When if those of us that have children, notice something. There are some things that you might do that your children did not see, but later that you see them displaying it, and you ask yourself, how did they know this? You ask yourself, how did they get to know this? Because you did not show them this. How did they get?
Because
So
the
sometimes the children aspect of when you are having affair outside, when I say you are endangering the life of the children, is because now you are bringing bad energy to that house for the children.
Okay.
You are bringing bad energy to that house for the children that you are living with. And even you that is doing that, there's a way your conscience will start judging that you when you see your children, that thing will still be in you that you used to attend to your children, right? So I don't want to go. It's something that I don't know how to explain, but just know it that when you are married to somebody and you have kids and you are doing those things, you are setting. But there are people who do those things and their girl child grow and they will also become the same. They become a family curse. You see, a mother marries and is cheating on the husband. The daughter also grows up, marries and cheating. So it becomes a family generational thing.
I see. All right. That's
You understand? So it becomes, you see, so the final thing I would say is that the effect, again, the final thing is that when you are cheating in marriage outside, just know that you yourself, you are endangering your life.
So now can me per se me rephrase the question, so that like we all have maybe a clearer understanding. Please do need to know.
Okay.
So what nyauka ni is good, but I'm just rephrasing the question so that if anyone wants to come up now, then we have like a better understanding of what we are talking about. So we are not talking from a place you're generalizing. So you started from a place of two people who have no experiences and they are learning compatibility. But we are talking about two people who are already married and share they are sexually compatible. They desire the same things. They have the same desires when it comes to sex, energy when it comes to sex, and all of that. So these two people already connect on the basis of sex. Now one person steps out to cheat. What effect does that have on the person's sexual compatibility after that, and then on their marriage in general? Is what
So
the
he will
host was
start,
asking.
okay, that person will start introducing foreign things into that relationship. First thing, because whatever he goes out there to learn, the other partner will start seeing him saying something that he doesn't even know of. Because if you are saying that the two people know themselves, they understand themselves compatibility before they even married, and they have been there, and then one person starts cheating, you will start hearing, like, maybe let me just say that somebody who doesn't normally kiss you before making love to you, then this time he come and say, I want you to kiss me here, I want you to do this for me. Those are signs that the person is learning foreign things, right? That there are external things. So that's one of the, for me, I will say that is one of the effects. Then the person will now be asking more from you, and you will discover that the person is no more whom you thought like you people are not compatible, because there are things that will be asked that you don't really understand. And then if it also goes that way, then that person, the effect of that, it could break the home. That is what I could say, that the two people might part their ways. Because if two people who are compatible and one person now is going out there to catch booze, the ultimate thing that I think will happen, that it will break that home apart. It will break that home apart. Apart from the fact that the other person will be introducing foreign things, like foreign things. So that's how I can say.
Okay. And then also, I also, but me to me, the big one, I say. So I also wanted to add.
Program in Timani or Stro number. But I was a station a host program. I'm saying me home for me kakra madam ti ha signboard inti misrawa misramu nyina ma yi dia hye ne nsa inti misramu o take over kakra ma me asem me feel good why misramu okay Mr.
Inti Mr. Dear Martin Patrol for wadwen tre kakra ebrai
adwen tre kakra me wonu se un se ayi honhom no penso honam no etoda eyemre na so betima upeni yedi a asasi so a nka wabai o wale a wa wale to awade no eya desua ye nkyerɛkyerɛ de ukunu nim no dodo sene na wetima kyerɛ no se mun kwa na mo wadam yam no obi a na wo ho so na se ebia ye wadwen se unim nyansa abro so ntu kwa abontu ko hia bema bi a tese wo wani jiro kakra bia na se wonna fa ba bia e de no me e ba wade nu se bema no ye adwuma na adwuma sem e be start aye basa obun se momma e be start anya problems enti anu ankasa no so emfa ebuo ma awade mu because bia me yire te ho afei makoshi obi abonten ba se de nipa no menini hia osi ye me no me ba fi a ebuo ben na me de be ma me yire me fa buo bi ama me yire sanse de mi hia na abonten de oye ma me no bi a me yire nye sa so enti anu ehia edi chese edi basa ye de ena ba wadi mu nti na ni de se nkwe betimi a me to me no enye se nipa wotu wa bu sana mo no so
that's it dear Martin. Sylvia and Patrol, do you have anything to add to it?
Okay, so I really don't have anything to add to it, but I have questions to ask. I came up based on what, if I understood Mr. D well, he said certain things that I really want to ask questions about. That's why I came up.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, so he was saying something like, if as a married couple and the other party notices that the partner is bringing in some different styles that were not there before, that means that the person has gone out to cheat, and that's why they are bringing in the news. I don't know if I understood that right or I misunderstood him. I don't know.
No. That's not what I meant. What I'm saying is that, they are talking about cheating here. They made it clear that the person want to cheat. You understand?
Okay. I get it.
You see, the question is that the person goes to cheat. So I'm talking in the context that the person goes. Of course, people can go and explore, like they read things, they want to add some spices to their sex life. You understand? But in this case, they are saying the person went to cheat.
Okay, I get it.
So they've made it clear that he went to cheat.
Okay.
So I have a question for us. Last week, when we were talking about sexual compatibility, counselor, and I say most of our men were saying, say berima ebe step out of the marriage to cheat, usually, and I said to have an affair. Usually, it's because onya nia all pay from the house. onyania also onya free ne yere ho from the house nti na obeko no. So to say it is the women who are driving the men away to go and cheat. But I want to ask, say, if you have a spouse that cheats, now say I'm doing both ways into whether oba whether berima. Say wo spouse a cheat, wo yiri eko cheat, and I say wo kunu eko cheat. Now say oba and now we find it out. I want to ask, will it be easy for you to be able to have sexual encounters with that person again? How will that affect your sex life? And then with the issue of trust, with the issue of your mentality, your emotions, and all of that, how will that affect your sexual life? Will it make it say very many corners or bar? Will you say, oh, I'm going to get better and do? How will it affect more life? If my question is clear, Pacho Obia to me.
Do you want us to answer the question in the cultural perspective, or you want us to answer it in the holistic perspective?
I want it generally. I don't want us to limit it to culture, because you're limited to culture. And I say you're limited to baby a free pet. Into the generalizing, because show no. A lot of people from other places or other countries also listen to it. Into country in do, but so they will also understand. And let's broaden our way.
When I say cultural perspective, no, Mekano in the general sense, I'm a Christian, okay?
Okay.
I'm a Christian, but in the Bible has a culture, okay? And then the Jewish also have the culture, which is we see in the Bible. So I don't know if I can talk it through the perspective of my what I believe as Christian. Yeah.
Okay, you can do both. You can do that way, and then you can also generalize it, like generally for everyone.
Okay. First of all, I want you to know that it is very easy for a man to cheat than a woman to cheat.
Sorry.
I know it's proven that every man has the tendency of cheating in him.
So that's every woman.
But it only takes some few men that are able to control that instinct in them. Do you understand? Men are naturally wired by what they see. And they are tempted by what they see. Women are naturally wired by what they hear. So sometimes a woman does not even look at a man's handsomeness or whatever the man has, provided the man can convince that woman and make that woman feel loved and cherished. A woman can do anything before she realizes that I shouldn't have even done this. That is why about 80% of women who would cheat in their marriage could be as a result of the man not making that woman being loved, not making her feel loved. We are always body shaming that woman. We are saying all sorts of things to discourage that woman. So when that woman, for instance, goes to work and sees James saying, "Oh, today you look beautiful," immediately that taste goes into the brain. My husband never tells me I'm beautiful. You will see that tomorrow Sandra will dress because he will want James to give him that credit again. Then the next thing, if there's problem in the house, Sandra will be tempted to go to James and talk to James. And if James is that womanizer, we see the weaknesses that, okay, this is the problem at home.
Please go ahead.
I want to convince, yes, if James is that womanizer, there are men that are very dangerous. When they see a woman's weakness, they take advantage of it quickly. So, you see, most women encounter these things because of how their men treat them. But I can tell you that about 60% 60% of men who cheat is not because of their wives treating them back. They just want to cheat. It's not about how the woman treat them. The woman can give them the whole start, even the 1 year to come. But that man just want to go and taste another. He will tell you, "I want light soup. I don't want." If you like, give him a granite soup. He will tell you, "I want to go and taste this person's."
Even if you mix it,
Yes. So 60% of men, it's not about what you show them. They are just that way. They want to cheat. They want to adventure. That is why sometimes men don't easily want to get married. They want to explore. And then when they want to marry, they go and look for a woman that they can keep at home that will not do that thing they are doing. And then they want to do. So in this aspect, when it comes to cheating, biblically, there's a mandate on like I said before, men easily cheat, and societal acceptance is that they see men cheating as normal, but woman cheating is abnormal. So even when you go biblically, when the prostitute was held that want to be stoned, when Jesus met that lady who want to be stoned, he asked, they wanted to stone the lady to death. But ask yourself, where is the man that slept with the lady? Why did they want to kill the woman and leave the man who committed the crime with the lady? That tells you how society sees things. When Mary got pregnant, the Bible said Joseph had made it up in his mind that he will leave Mary because Mary got pregnant by another man. You see? So societally, it's like that. And let me tell you why it is like that. It is easy to eat in a plate and wash your hand in a plate. When somebody goes to the restaurant and eat in a plate and wash their hand in the plate, is it the hand of that person that will become dirty or the plate that will become dirty?
The plate.
It is the plate, right?
Yes.
When people come and they see the plate dirty, and you come to the restaurant, you are seeing that particular plate, at a point in time, people will say, this plate, everybody have been eating inside, washing their hands. I will not eat in it. But nobody will talk about the hands that have been washing their hands in the plate. That is a woman. You have this dignity. God gave you that pride as a woman. You are valuable than what you think. In fact, you are more important than what you sometimes women limit themselves. A woman is like when
they all kind of submit to us say dear. Not to say ya say ya sound like we a bema dear uchiti and shed and big deals but or bad how pa.
When I was saying, I said that societally and culturally, the way we are cheating is wrong, whether from man or woman. But there's some things you cannot take out of the society. There are some societal norms that accept some things, even though they are wrong. And I'm giving you an example like a plate and the person washing their hand in the plate.
It's a plate no way
now, Joan.
But me all trying to say. Me all trying to say.
You pulling it like me too.
So explaining why
example.
we can't see it that way. Is what he's explaining.
Let me give you another example. Joan and Ministerial. Now, let's say Joan, you are married to Kofi. Okay. Ministerial is married to James. Okay.
Hey, it's Joan that is married to James. So
let's say that. Are you people listening? Hello?
We are listening. Please turn it around. Say Joan is married to James. Say that one.
Okay, Joan is married to James.
Correct.
And you are married to Kofi. So now let's say that James have an affair with Joan. James have an affair with ministerial.
Stage.
And then the society gets to know, okay? The society gets to know that, okay, this is what happened between these two people. Then you, Joan, and your James, you went to the restaurant. Then you met ministerial and the husband, Kofi. If the husband sees James and then ministerial sees you, who do you feel will feel very much pained?
The husband.
You all met at the restaurant. Whose husband do you think will feel much pain?
My husband.
Good, ministerial got it right. Kofi will feel much pain because her precious plate has been eaten inside. His precious plate, a plate that he bought for himself, somebody else has come to chop inside. You see? But now, if Kofi, if James is walking on the street, nobody will point hands at James. So immediately they see minister says, "Look at that lady that Kofi did this to." Obaware for our jaja or homa. Until I can phone a friend akatesia like ukatasu disi. So you are precious. So a brand here or brand on tiasi on the onye who are persuade in your persuade. You understand? So it is something that the society have. So a woman, if you know who you are, you add value to yourself. And you see yourself as you are a door. You have the key. And you don't just allow anyhow person to come into you. Because whatever thing they put into you, they either make that place clean or they dirty you. You understand? You are like a temple who needs to be clean. The church is being entered by anybody. A madman can enter the church, a thief can enter the church, a politician can enter the church, but it is up to the minister in the church to make sure that they don't tamper with the church auditorium things, right? So that's what I would say, that cheating, when that is why it pains. See, but if there's anybody that cheating pains most, is a woman. When the woman realizes that her man has cheated, it pains that woman to the soul, because it feels that that man has insulted her pride as a woman. What is it that she cannot give that the other woman? You understand? But when a man sees that a wife have cheated or a woman have cheated, it doesn't pain her because of that. It pains her because another person have touched what belongs to her. You see, it's just a mind thing. The man is angry because why will you allow another person to touch you?
Bruised. Yes.
Whereas the woman, when the woman realizes that the husband, it is something psychological. It pains her to the soul. It's as if you have used knife to stab the person. However, the only time that a man will be pained is when the man witnessed the wife with another man on top of the bed. You see, so these two people now, it is easy. The woman can easily forgive and still carry her man because he feels that we can still make things, but because the woman does not think physically of the shame, he's thinking emotionally of the pain, so to heal himself inner. But the man cannot easily do that because he's thinking about physically, what will people say? He's not thinking about you anymore. He's thinking about what will people say that my wife have done this. It's a shame to me to accept you back. But the woman will accept a man and will not think about what people will see. But he's thinking about, I'm taking my thing back, but I need to heal my inner being. You see the difference? That is why, except Obano Yedramai, to see a woman that would cheat, that man pushed that woman to the point that the woman could not. Except Obande Yedramai no Yedajareno. But say Obani Yedramai na onye. to see
Thank
say
you.
oba afani kuechino. It is very difficult. Yeah, well, maybe or what you see on my warrior, Omukuru, Entimin Bojima Bimo, but Omotehu, they are not seeing any other man. Yeah, well, maybe or Hosia, Nikunu, now the Entimin sorry Bium. What's Nikunu who 10 years on Fahu, but say, Obana na Nibibia Tochima just for 3 days. The husband will be likely to go and look for another woman.
So last week I was here talking about men being considerate to their spouses, and this is one of them, because a woman will do anything to cover her husband's shame. Yeah, it's just a selected few of men in Merima, and who say there's something up with their woman. They will actually go the extra mile to teach them to outgrow. Sadia na atochima wone ne hono. Mo be patient enough say metete oba no ana me draw ne attention to it, ana me patient enough with oba ne say metre na ma ne free sa how ni mu ba mostly no ma bebre cover Merima shame no mo te ho sa te say nia Chidoski akana, but we turn it ade na around that just a few men and yes for ma. Yeah, that's it. I also wanted to ask, say na Berima ekwa abonten na okochiti a ana oba akwa abonten na okochiti a breaking the trust in a home, and I said the trust na ewa among oba na Berima no. That also affects homosexual compatibility. Den ma oba and I said Berima ne say obesan so akọ ni kunu and I said ne yere ne partner ne hu biom, because it affects them mentally. Some people like there are some people who have like negative emotions during sex. Ube said during in the act of sex, no mubuefu. Some people have guilt. Some people want to hurt the other person because some time ago no nipa ne koye bibi. And it's still there. They haven't healed. It is causing trauma. It is causing all of those things. So these are some of the things when you cheat in a house, and I say in a marriage, and not in a household, now it can affect homosexual compatibility. So I want to throw this question on board: trust in sexual compatibility, and I said trust in marriage when it is broken. Is it easy for the partner to go back and say we are going to go back to the bedroom and then do stuff again? If yes, and if no, and I say if that is what is happening, how can we recover from something like that? Please, is my question clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I will talk from
I have a tree film.
Okay. So I will be speaking from the view of a woman, right? And from my own point of view, it will be very difficult for me to trust my partner again when I realize or notice that he is cheating on me, because I will feel like me self-esteem was shatter my self-esteem. Do you understand? So I'm talking from my own personal view. This is me and what I can tolerate and what I cannot tolerate, right? So I won't be able to. I can forgive him, but for me to lay down with him, to have that intercourse, no, it will be very difficult for me, because one, I have asked myself a lot of questions. Say, Adentina, debe na ohwehwe, debe na oba na oni no ko chiti na wa mimi. Do you understand what I mean? So, be very difficult, Amami, because once you do that, no, you break the trust in the marriage. I mean, can't say mema to but the same way. So, beman's obansu kuchitia. That is the same thing. But in mema, dear, I think that their sexual drive is very high. Nti no, omo yerenom kochiti kra na, if they decide to forgive that woman, they will still lay with them. But it will be very difficult for a faithful woman, to lay with their husbands when they go to cheat. As in, their sexual life will never be the same again. It can never be the same again. Yeah, it's either say so be she will feel forced to do that. Right? She will feel forced to do that, and then like there will not be any kind of feeling being or better or because okay, you are there, I mean, for the sake of marriage, for the sake of a conjugal right that she needs to perform to that man. Do you understand? So from the view of a woman, I feel like Sebema could cheat here. A bad thing to build back the trust. It will take the grace and mercies of God for that marriage to survive. Yeah. If not, then I don't see a future for that marriage when the man goes to cheat, because Obana dream Nebeni say he has been doing it. And yet first no why and yes that means Yachino Bakwa, meaning that this is what he has been doing. But because he wasn't caught, he has not been caught yet in Intino. I say she has nothing against him, she has nothing on him. But the moment the man is caught, no, it's very difficult for the woman to really open up herself again. Even if at all she will open up herself now, not just say she's being forced to do it, or she feel like it's my duty to do. I'm just doing it for the sake of my conjugal duties. Yeah. But aside that, no, it will take the grace of God for that marriage to survive.
I have a question for you, but before I come to you, I want us to go to Nanayao. Nanayao hasn't spoken. Nanayao Pacho, who's views on this?
No question my lady in answer. If you who be our question as well then.
We'll go ahead, maybe it's our question.
Madam, we say who like view. Into ukunu bene then same fan say ukunu ayesa ubende. Ube jana na bede.
Oh no. And you say major, I know, but I'll be in the marriage, but for me to really pull myself, give my 100% in the marriage again, no. I would need to see changes. So the Minka say I can't forgive him, but if I would trust him again now, he has to prove himself to me. He has to be able to prove to me, say, you can trust me again. Do you understand? That means he has a lot of work to do on himself for me to be able to trust him again. Do you understand? And it doesn't mean say it happens now, mean forgive it or anything, but I'm hurt and I'm expressing myself in that way. So for him to come to the realization, say, what hurting me? No, he has work to do. And then for me to trust him again, no, it will take God's grace. Inti ejumano ebeba be double ewo on only side. Do you understand what I mean?
Internet just said you would have to see the change in him.
I will have to see the change in him if he has to go for therapy. Yes.
Okay. You know, we are talking about the effects of cheating on sexual compatibility. Now last week, no, yes, say sexual compatibility means say obane berima sharing the same desires. And I say, yeah. When it comes to our sex life now, we are in agreement, and I say in tune with each other. And I say papa. We also learn to say if one person is not getting what they need through sex, it can also affect the marriage. So we learned about the positive and the negative effects of sexual compatibility in the home. And their topic ne say we were oba and I say we were kunu and I say we were yere. Na say sexually no we are compatible in the bedroom. We communicate nicely. When whatever it is, whenever it is, I'm open or like everything is good in the bedroom. Then all of a sudden, bakwa step out. Wakwa kuchiti. What is the effect of that on your sexual compatibility? And I can't bedroom say one of the things that to me affect it your trust, because in order for to give yourself to a man, you have to trust them. And I say, in order for some men to lay with a woman, there has to be trust. Into says our trust will it be easy for you to give yourself or lay with that man again, Pacho? And as we are also sharing our views, let's go ahead and follow the host. Follow MISJOAN, and then also she's on, I think says she's on YouTube, she's on TikTok, she's on Facebook. MISJOAN TV, Sumasem TV, Anna Ehintasem.
MISJOAN GH.
MISJOAN, okay, MISJOAN GH, please follow her.
I was here for and Mysterio Tish and a hostika crama. If you say MISJOAN, me ho and share that family inti wadan host and 90 Mr. Moa. The other caviar Niger. On the hostess to say, into be home MISJOAN or YouTube, MISJOAN GH, be home or Facebook. Na feel on Sabu screen so na what like into take you over and Pamachawa Pachayanko.
Where the impromptu host in team. Papa, so I'm
please, I want to know if the young man's question has been answered because.
Okay, yes, Mr. Nanaya, Pacho, Twaso, no, person on have your questions be answered.
That's what I'm
Mr. Nanaya, please go ahead.
Well, yeah, all kind of kakra mo want to say. Maybe I mean, me feel say entity and so can yeah. Uni obiti na ufa nichi ya. Then ma ufa ni panichi. Na me ti say obi can say yen bear man be my yen yere npo. Obi amane.
Nana Frank you say dey.
Na me so one fast one mo banichi.
Na Frank makacho say me.
Oh, sorry. Man, no pass. I'm going to manu.
Obo, Mr. Me better na me occupy na me say Siana. Mo fan cheme. Mr. Menchi why? Nana ya sorry why Pachoko any.
Oh, she. Inti me feel say entity me na aware me hunu different way. Ebi a me to me no my worry ni say me worry a mewo na member aye papa chen ma shop no my papa chen nti the aka no e ma me commitment for member so ene my worry so but so now can you be bring to my yen dem compatibility in subalo so we e be ma na wo dwen na wo ni good frame of mind it can cause that. Now, so about 1 year and so be who the entire causes are. Obetimi support too. Well, into me, I feel say entity. And you make us madam for be. And I didn't come. I'm sure me woman we only man paying be try. And I'm say, and we are very decent. And train at you. Me can't me be now. Other two news say me no. And I think say and in that case, you do be you say reduce, but and in that case, now we are bar now cuckoo now koda. We go in massy. We be at here and answer we are way a bear man so now. We call down so I send a sister no can. But I like the sister answer. I'm so because you'll be Januku. Now maybe some we Januku of our now coffin for Bonia and your HN. So I like the answer. And the say is to buy any the whole way.
Okay, that's it. Now I'll say a subai, no. I think say you be pick the last prophet. Mpacho ususu views. Say why you ready? The last prophet who the last prophet na wada. Obi a we are pony. Na Abraham Pacho ho.
Abraham.
Hello, Mpacho me chemo ina.
Yeah, judo.
Good. Yo, Mpacho mezeko. My hona nshase shishia na mbuena sister opikam kakra. Na Mpacho mama me hu de. Se being a cheater, on the cheddar, year on do never true. It's never true. Being a cheater on chede on door. Them know what the bomb mean for right from menkade being a cheat from Abraham, Adam. Them the main for one.
Oye nisu.
Ewa them not same. Into oye nche na mama in your maybe akufum kakra. Brother, Mr. Brother, Ebushafu main fu bebra we brutra wire more cheat. I and also the cause of inyi honensi na abanadam. Into my sister Nora can say menso me cheater me yanade. Say make a cheat into enya do mfam mam na yenda na okay cheater into menso me yaden.
Also trust. On the cheating, no, it breaks the trust in a relationship because in Japan, or the net trust nina shewumu. But are disappointed. Into no what then you can go through phases of to come and then trust you back again and see you because you made promises to the person. Don't forget that.
No, not on your being man kada you good, but in your being.
Oh no, you are saying the other way around.
Yeah, on your being, or your oba and all the in your trust woman, but in your being.
Because men are wired to cheat.
There was no problem.
What you're saying?
Important saying.
Ese, I want to understand what you're saying. Inti ese, inye benyin no wade ye wo trust wonimu, but wade inye besia no wade ye wo trust wonimu another than.
No, all there besiana all the in your trust there on cheat. But all besian you quite there in your more trust there me kun on to cheat. About me cheat office. Our office about me cheat without telling you. Na actually being who no cheat na do no kwebusia fi there want na wonka asem na o papa kraba ka chodo for what sem ginger for kan on san katena awara se na fa hwe omba but all about a cheater na akoye bigger problem ama two families in nara e want mpabo chomen ka there being cheater na aya zadodo onye na mum oba fa che utim there mekun botum we cheat na se o cheater abedjuma na mayen wo ho aman manankasa ne aba fie because you will be o wa na you good but oboko outside akweko hu oba bi oyin akobe bi na if oba ya oyin boko na say hwe ne gira baby say woda na beyin na adwen adwuma oyesu a o mefu wonodo enti mesra ho ukuni cheater hu kwana aize no bafado a en bakasa na atre no kwan but na brother Kurubi Orokade oriented it's never true. Oriented obi nchire obi kwan ofado na wawar another one obada obi nchire or you automatic. Into no ya pick anyhow no depend one kasa the way abafado be train ohun. Ewa and say madam I say.
Okay.
Mezmano receive.
Mr. Patrick, maybe some question.
And put be some question pa.
Me pacho say o say se bema cheat ya oba no ho kwan on fa so bema no betimi a stop cheating right sana kai
Mpochonyo.
okay yeah
Mpochonyo
to the other side and so oba no so cheat ya bema no so find way obetimi a stop it from cheating and as also jano.
Oh no, ono odo ebusuafo ntina metre them right from Genesis and Adam. Oba ntum ware bin.
But Adam no ye fa no yesisi a ye time sisi ye. Me anu we time sisi ye. Ye fa no sisi ye.
Sister, oba cheat abin no bejao. 1 out of 100, only 3% pena won't jai. 3%.
Adentia.
Dam na wayen. Dam na wayen. Oh no, kwana makatron sister dam na wayen. Me menka da me make cheat another. I don't advise my fellow men to do that. Onye. But oba iya.
Oba no chitia be man njano. But be man chiti di oba antena ho.
Menka de onjan, but Mr. de obejan.
Okofa yare de bro.
Obejan.
What about that?
Okofa yarna or the bro bana. ɛsɛ ɔkɔ kafa yar na ɔdze brɛ ɔbaa na
No.
ɛna sɛ no ɔdze we being nara na yar na aka hon nti I have no answer to that one me answer to that
Joan. Joan.
The question. Not Last prophet.
Okay.
Last prophet. The question.
Frankie, yeah, friend mistake.
Frank, mommy 1 minute.
Okay.
Frank, mommy 1 minute.
Yo.
Last prophet, but of our question, bra.
Pocho me mute mo ho.
I won't say.
Or bisa question into no.
Pocho you
cheating na. Aya ka so be ma ko cheat based on what criteria be na dey ka say obema ko cheat. Please keep quiet. Obian kana no ntum pamucha. Tish mpacho ma wasem no show trim. Oh, David, Misra. You should understand certain things.
Last prophet. Your last prophet.
Okay.
Miss Joan, keep quiet. I'm the host here. Keep quiet.
Okay, madam. Enti say criteria be na dey ka say obema kwa ko cheat. E dey na ye hwe ho aka. Obia wo ba bia ofre. Obia wo adekora oye. Me ka no say amamere ne amane kwan so. So what I say, even on my mrakra ampono, o she Ghana mramu a ye wo mrana hodo e fa ware ho. Enti based on what any e ka say obema kwa kochiti. E ma de based on your culture any your tradition. Ye say oba e be ware ba kope. But mema cheating based on what any e ka say obema bia kwa cheating because ni say e ka no sa keke nti mistake
yes
misro
me pa chowo wo kan say even cry the back culturally wo kan say bema oba ware ba kope na kire say wo pese o ka kire me say bema to me ware more than one agreed na me nto aso
me pa chan
okay nti no say e kwa ware a it's two families that come together to marry. And yet, one person going to see somebody behind their spouse to have an affair. It's two families that comes together, they meet, they sit down, then they perform the marital rites and all of that, and they say, Obane be mama ware, you have become husband and wife. Everybody knows, family knows, the community knows. Most of the time, say Berry Makra, Ebekwa wari bi akane yere hwa. They would have to discuss or bring in their first wife's consent as well, as a form of respect to her. So if traditionally and as a customarily you want to marry 3 wives, it's okay, but you can't be married to another and you will be going out to go and be sleeping with another person. That is also a form of disrespect.
We can't rule that out. That is cool, but wo ade bia ana din bia e friend concubine ana say penatwe what I say ana penaware okay eno nso so pe ba bia mi free yajitum
what is the difference between impenatwe and impenaware? Because our warrior is our warrior. Who warrior? Anipa ni nya wo mpena.
Okay. So me ba.
Explain that to me. I want to understand.
Okay. Penaware ya oba amenya ne ho ade bia na makoye no kenkeke. Na menene ti ho na busuafo enim but oye mempena ye mfantete but metimi atwempena obi a betimi ahu but ensada mfa busuafo ho asemba maso beyeshi ena metimi atwempena eno no me no oba ne penenim me di sie ebi a me namfofo nso nenim ni nyina ho
Sa wenum nyina mu no. Ebia ni ho a eka obema na na se yetimi ehwe ho se obema no provided so nkofa obi yire nko ade a it is allowed. Na criteria na mi bisa no. Mi bisa based on ye mra ana on my number no. Also my number no. It made provisions for the culture and as traditions our country nim. Enti ebi ni say wokoye customary no kra na one choose ordinance ya. You can choose any other ones. This is Islamic and I say traditional. With the traditional no, you can marry more than 2, 3, or you can marry 2, 3, 4, 5 up. Set me and person marry 5,000. But unfortunately I chose the other one. Yeah, man. Maybe building me and Casamiami in Pekis.
Empire, won't do empire.
Yes. Yeah, minister. And see, so what did I mention? I say, but say, if you are say cheating, say, onipa na ya ordinance, and na, obu, no cry, mrasubu. What I say, because it's me prosecuting. Whoever will be breaking that law, no. It's me prosecuting. Say, I know na walk and there, fine. But here is the case, I mean, me choose. And na say no bian so. And no bian so never could choose ordinance.
But we were talking about this from last week's topic. Treaty sexual compatibility in marriages. Intinona
but I am munchiremu say ordinance nko ho asem na moka. But anya traditional and Islamic misremo because I na mama na nkasa kra you confused. Omo nti asem na se misremo.
You can generalize it if you want, so we can learn from both ends. It is the last prophet to us. So, Fayenfa called a cultural.
Me pato answer last prophet. Not savior per se be question. I don't know. Kafra.
Yeah, don't worry, carry on.
Okay.
Oh no, sis, go ahead. Ask your question.
I wanted to ask Mr. Abraham, no, Kasa. Now he said something that I wanted to throw the question to him. So, go ahead. So
what's your question, Amra? Me too.
Oka said them no mashishe no. And tina me pese me who say one shishe.
Mpacho, I had right from the Adam.
No sir.
Busy in there. Osande, then my brother no can say ye call yen culture and yen tradition man. Se being cheater of a nature. Ama obane zeno come.
Me pacho banyini chiti makasa
okay.
Yeah, ordinance. Why do you call it cheating? Okay. Ordinance. So. Why do you call it cheating?
My question is.
Mr. Abraham,
oh, okay. It was say Okudu mpemfu hwene ma. Na say oye beyin waka for oba fofra. Ma kind of okay, patawoyer. Na apatan owi a samasa. Enwa na say oban on okochita. Wo fre beyin wa bra oba ne ho. Na wanyina akasa do hwemofrem na fache.
Okobodwaman.
Yeah.
Last prophet, please allow.
Ewa. Wobefre beyin insumem na wanyina akasa de. Ya paucho. Oye papa nkrofo no anye oye beyin nkrofo na onye oban nebusuafo. Wo pacho pa na akado onye hwe mmofra nti na se ejan ma okokọ wala beyin na okakọ enyim kwana obafa do betete mmofra. Nti no pacho beyin no pa na waje atum on penso a oso ba ko baby na meso meyeden men come baby. Nti ebusuafo from titi
enya cha pa keke omoje obema na obewia di ye no ayefrɛ e de ma obema na ya bewia na yere di no
Okay.
acha se
And so pata oba no na oba no jitu. O can be o say ekodrum penifo anim a obeka kire be ma ne say on pata ne yere na ne yere akoma nto ne yam, right?
Mpɔtwɛn
Na opata ne yere no na ne yere ne jitum next time no say man no coach biom next ebesa this is how it will be going back and forth say they be obekwa yes and they be na so to join back come na yere na say na yere ka say me po join and say me pe ne ntwie back one.
Listen. The guy is coming yesterday off
na
here.
yere na be na ntwie wura o no nse o ya na ntwie
Okay. Yeah. Huh? Good night, mama. Love you.
In all of this, no way. Make her round, but me per se, Miss Joan, a few minutes. Now you can say about the effects of this because I want us to hit here. To say, I have say no, yes, make her round. Make her round.
Okay.
Exactly. Make her round. I will want us to hit on the effects of Nyaya on the woman.
Okay.
Inti me pacho bra Frank
1 minute why Mr. Ramwa. Mama me my sister no ha. So and you can say about the effect of cheating on sexual compatibility in marriages. Into this topic here pick from last week. The Becca Safa hono eno na ye to aso on this side. Into ene de mention that anti appointee mistake na o ginem e de amaye nti saa na ye kɔnti sɛ o question a obetimi afra ba na sɛ obetin de wo question ato ase a mistake obe ansa wo yi pa afi ma we mfi so be follow bi bia wo ha bia na wa follow yen so na our follow me station so e de amai owi a bora Facebook and say YouTube na subscribe ma MISJOAN GH so wo na afi enye fe fa sabo boso so na afi share me da say me station patcho to aso afra why o ha na mabo akakra na ho so ho kyerɛ
me that's it. Yo bra Frank pacho to aso damn bra Frank ho
okay
na mo say you na mo can say
mama me kwenti na my
o kwaya ne ye chewa ene che say eno we chiti ana say yan chewa di afa wo ye fio
ya tune a
o kwaya ne ye chewa me boa yan chewa wo ye fio
in this case ya tune
Mr. Shea, good question.
Wa we nyina fe me da ya ga kwache
na say and wa it's between you and your conscience
na we na so wa wini me fanfa asole like akra na de na me say so fu ma me a o ye nukru bane o sole o de no kame no so o de no kame no na record ni me bia o ya o twa dia betu na so fu ma me de no kame nukru ade na obey cry ya o sole o se correction o sika o de be fie ni sa pa ha nukru sa na nukru so sa wonim afedi onfa ade na ma nukru no o de bonnet mo de o se nika na dey sense mkrani na be me tete be me dwene be me si asofo ontimi nya bone but asofo ma me ye akwaya ma be me adwemu akwaya se na dey akra ne koso okono yire mu aboi ana sa na tie dia ene obefa nchen na kopa asofo yi mai bi na jo so ye mi ye kakra no abehye fie kodee ada ye so akwaya no ye kakra ya ma ajetin obi so ban say bewura me wie na me ko se na abegeme parce que na me nya ace ne de na me je 10,000 na me nya ace ne de do be man bia be me so fiti boy odini so guniti ohu di onye be me nya konya ace na se all the fie no na Who be Cassatra ban say, ah, na me kukra, dem di bonnet mo de say you, and nam kwa do befia with the beman. Or say nam kwa do befia or the beman. Beman na akwati e for bibi. And to see a let modeno, so be got papa and the grade. So and to walk say cheating ya say ya kan be baby I don't be can be answer na de naba eye ni ye mama ye nye bonensa o na edana bla ne catch ye so ba nye bonensa o but if you start to say if you ni ye bi sisa nye me bi sisa no de ni tira bontene so one hwe ya akofa yade no de ba o de ba be ye o be bi ono obeka kire be bi ono on kan kire na the one country na hu pa ana yade bi on so unkwate se de wakonya ele bia o nipa klana ka kire se first ni kan na meje 8,000 na de benya 18 de jade o de be man bia one wa yade no be ka kire wakonya koda na de banti bone na ye didi ye ho ofie no emwaye nti dane ma ye ni kotra bonten a why na nipa no fa yade e de ba no de be ye wo nti why that no ye ndasa ayi ene ye bone no na ye ma ahobrase no odo no enye dwuma e wa awade na fa su dwema ene yade ne bu me de kakra meka no no ye ma sum dwe ye dwuma obi amfane ni nkyere bebia na oba kra de oye kra de etan kuna oba de wo ya etan be ma de oye na efe kakra na oba de etan idumanosi
But you have beans on oya fe. How about didn't see no beans on oya fe?
So, Obi bisa a question, Bra Frank. Is that son?
Mister, but you have in the beans is oya fe. No bad on oya time.
oh the thing say oba nyem be ma nyem entina ma me kan sa ba say yade amadia be ma hoso na yade ne badia men tu fo se koye ba yade ne badia wow jejeje
JD, Pacho, what was the last prophet?
I'm pushing you. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Thank you.
That's it.
What, JK?
Yes, into JD, my uncle. But the last prophet by a Bemo answer, you know, it was on no answer.
Yo, where the madam was say, na nyamaka nyina no adusua sene mwahye ase no Nyankopon sira mu nyina bra Frank de one de da bia mesia no bia no na abakwasam ne sa niema no de ba no mehum ba bi o tworogu na mehum ba bia no oyiba
Jana church am kato necessary sir minister one that be Trish was me pacho anu de me na
Omunim say you go way back. Men feel
so
yo mate bedase bra Frank no ye be wie no minim no de beba kaka maka me say adia ne de enokwa sempa ne say just one mistake na susu aso a ede ba woni pa brabo mu no ano wodin pa and ye ano wodin if you say anamon ba ko pa ubetu no ebetime de the whole family ni nyina abawie ekojoto because bra Frank can o say ebu o a on the HIV na obekwa akwati abefi ebu o nso a na enye yare bet babia wote fire no say your ba no say e be ma no ebia na sa enipa kro no babi odo wo be ma no befa na bia akoka wo ma na wo yire anase babi ode wo ba no befa na bia akoka wo kunu no nkwala no eya na ano ewo eye den pa Inti da bia mpanyinfoɔ ka sɛ minima anka nso na aka akyiri. Inti sɛ ɔbaa no ɛno wo yɛ adeɛ bi wɔ fie na sɛ ebia ɔma wo kwan sɛneɛ ɛmɛbra ɛka no a ɛno no ɛma wo permit sɛ tefa abɔnten dabi tenase na wankasa hwehwɛ woni ye bi mu because sɛ mfitiase na nyɛ saa na ɛteɛ sɛ saa na ɛteɛ anka mfitiase aware na anka maso nti sɛ ma ware awia ɛdeɛ na esi ama sɛbi ɔbaa no ɛkyerew mpa so kɔm ana sɛbi bɛma no kyerew ɔbaa so mpa so kɔm wɔn nti yɛtena ase na sɛ yɛhwehwɛ baabi a adeɛ ni ɛyɛ start aba na sɛ ne odifo no gitu mu a na fi yɛkɔ yɛnum si anyɛ ne sa na sɛ yɛka sɛ ɛne yɛwɔ mfa maame de a ɛne mekɔ abɔnten ɔbaa yɛ a ɛyɛ bɔne bɛma yɛ a ɛyɛ bɔne nti ɔsɛ yɛmiu no yɛte aseɛ sɛ ne asɛ me na mefom ɛna no nti ɔbɔ matimɔden a ma mehu sɛ wei ni wei da bi a meka sɛ ɔpa mu ka adeɛ woni wadamfo ana wukunu ana wereyɛ ɔpa mu ka kyerɛ nipa no ɛyɛ sɛ ɔde bɛhyɛ wo mu no aka sɛ okay sɛ saa na mahu sɛ ɔyɛ deɛ ne ɛmɛ so bɛyɛ de se ɛno deɛ yɛ ana mekyiri wɔ me life mu kora because ma mehu na woka na sɛ minti a ɛne na anka yɛ but ebi wɔ nso na sɛ woka na minti a ɛno nso so ma wo tumi sɛ sabi kɔfa machi anam so mu kɔfa wachi because wokɔ no wonim ne abɛhyia ebia na wakɔkɔhyia ɛyi HIV ebia next no ɛnyɛ HIV no ɔbaa no hwɛ sɛ ne yɛ na poison ma ne bi no wate ya so obi bɛba bɛda a wo mu abrɛ saa wo yere wɔ akwantuo mu ukoduru Ghana ne akokum akɔ poison wɔ hotel ne akɔ sɛ ne ma wo mu nyina ya de ha adwene ade nso ne ɔbaa no wɔ no no nso wɔ ne abɛɛma no wɔ no nso nti mema me kasa nwa no yɛhwehwɛ baabi amfomso no wɔ ne nsɔfo na fa asundwemra kyɛn sɛ me bɛka sɛ no nti me fa baabi ano de manyintu me so ma adwen kyerɛ no obi nto aso medamase
Hedi wakasa yɛda ase pa na me call the last prophet so but before I make on so no me pese me it's a question asema make but it's a form of a question to you too as well the last prophet yeah way of marriage culturally no allow we say oba utumi kra a question wo husband and answer utumi communicate with him if something like that should happen ebina the last prophet say yen can cheating because men are or can culturally marry more than one spouse. And you know, if that is not seen as cheating in our community, how then do you go to Berry mana waware no na wone na kasa akyerɛ mu sɛ bia na say ni ya waye. This is the kind of effect it's having on me. So let's sit and have a conversation and I say communication and then find a way forward. Because we will say the man has the last say and I said the man can do whatever he wants. But then also no the effect of all of that on Obano, we forget it. Obano so na ehwe fie na ehwe nkola no. So we should not forget say that also will be something the kids will also have to deal with now and in their future. We forget all of those things. And you know, the last prophet, you can come in, but how do you address that in a marriage where the man alone has the final say, can do whatever he wants? How do you take something like that to him and then find solutions to it? And you know, in your submission on Pacho, consider that as well.
Okay, me that's yeah, mamere mono Obema entimi nye bibia ope. Enye saa nete. Na osha yewa ni die de mama pa ni patuntum. Yewa ni die de mama. Na aware nhyehyɛ no. Ye ma ho kwan sɛ obema betimi aware mienu miensa enan for reprocreation because se hetete na enyuma na omoye no wo na ayate se dodo na ayekuadwuma ebetimi aye afudo anase mfoye anase moayen anase bibisa enti ebasa omo hia anipa bebre enti ohun ni se esan se oba yen sesoboafo enti no onyama no mienu miensa sede na ho odin betumi a ebetumi aboa na mananya enema bebre the toss mienu ni se na ye kase obema bi abobra eye ma dodo a watumi aware a ohwe omo ho nteteye ene nkwala dodo a owo ene ahode dodo a owo ene ede kire obema no value me we na nkasa me nhyeda nkasa nso because nipa ndoso se ye kasa ye pikisa era no dia be compare na ene sa a friend is saying sa analogy entimi nya adwuma nne ebi se nne no me ma me ye adwuma me papa nso ye adwuma omo me enu nyina cha light bill ti anti se me papa kasa okoware bia be kan ma me ho sisi a ote na nima ye hyen ye a eno no nse wotena se din aso nipa obetimi ahun se enyansa nhye da nim sa enti in as much as enye achire fa no ana adwama moma be ma no enyansa nim because of your error yewom ana yesa obibi wo ho a ye frɛ no manbra emu no yekomu a ye frɛ no ordinance no me kasa ebi ama metimi dada mpapa ma no ko ye ordinance na watomra ewo se mra no oman ne wudi sene watwa oman ne ntro enti we no mpo nya oba no pe na wasisi no ba watwa oman mu ni nyina ntro se anka wo de wo se obetimi afa oba ba akope eno na wa ho odin beso but want me enti asotwe a wo ho no ye de ma enti sometimes aya yentimi en consider sa neema no nyina because ehyehyem yentimi mfa ordinance ne nko a enka nkire nipa nyina because obi oho a wankwanko ya ordinance. What about that? I don't so be can say na even po se ehwe a Christopher mu a Bible na nkasa mu there are so many quotations a ekere se oba bi obi kofa oba ma bi yire na one ne da ona oba ne nyina omunsi na bo sa ba ma no but ya nkase oba ma bi kofa oba bi a onware yeti oba ma ware fo bi kofa oba bi onware na one ne da yenye ne bibi but o si so oba ma kofa oba bi na one ne ye bibi babunu na one ne ye bibi odada ne ne ye bibi a one state se waware a na onware enti utimi se aware menu krampo no ye hyehya ho mra enti wo ba ya mamre mu a se wo ba ware menu a ye hyehya mra wo twe mpena krampo a emra da ho enti se wo ka sa enwiamu na se bi amakofa obi na busuafo nim enwiamu because mi sisi abusuafo no sa oba na busuafo no mi sisi wo mo on say a whole lot intimidate besi ase because ensem na ya na on say nya ba akope me da say
me pacho no question kakre bisa.
All right. Pacho, in a few minutes, na yen come Miss JK. So, in our top spot. So, Pacho, go
The
ahead.
person be bisa say the last prophet of Pachra said tiba metimi wari mienu ana.
me pacho me kire mu say it depend say no ye on my mra wa ha say enti say me ko ware me say me kwa ahodo me ensa no customary na ahodo me ensa no de me fa no ebe kire say metimi aware bi aka mere ho ana metimi ware bi nka ho nim say wanya ntiase a
Yes, niya wo kan no ye ewiase
aja me na
hyehyɛ
me kan eye e constitution nim aja me na me kan
okay you
our
matters.
constitution eye Ghana mra
Brother, yen wiase o, yen wiase. Yen wiase.
There were different types of marriages. Into no, he's talking.
Na say ehun de, ehun ye ka wiase a oche de, obi o ye dzibon yen. Ewa me trainer Abraham or wala hen and pray and bet yanka do I bonada. Solomon yanka do I bonada. Ewa bet hands on all the time you call we are the phone why you are say Emi
ɛno nso
amo
yɛ another
wiasen
topic
match
mami ɛno
emi
yɛ
amo
another
wiasen
topic
match menyim na mawal 2 and 3 but obi nso te asoro no mu owo yer na osan so twempra enti ehia ebien wana I mean yankopon onyimen brother but me yemum men two for
boss
there
mɛtumi
beyin
akɔ
konkaye
asɔre mɛtumi akɔ asɔre but mekɔ
yes
a
sir
mentwi so ordinance ɛno nso so
abed
yɛbɛka sɛn
abadenti na ochira adwen bon wo tim tin na choosing papa
adwembɔne no ne sɛn
no kwa adwen bon wo tim tin na choose on
So on
baabi o tie
ordinance
wonim sɛ
no mo bra no better.
mmarato ɛyɛ very dangerous yɛnhwɛ sɛ time a na wonam tɛma motorway a yɛtwa toll no sɛsɛ deɛ ɔhyɛ mmara no sɛ daabi wonam a yɛntwa toll biem ɛnti saa mmara no yɛato agu deɛ ɔde mmara no abaeɛ sɛ daabi
yo ebusiafo ide mesena me fidu kakra na meta ma so me start adwuma medam ase mesan
Next week
yo me das
we'll meet you here.
mpocho yo mate na ebesi na ya gift o mpocho say
Also for dog gift wo. But gift MISJOAN. Oh no yeah host na. Me
okay
replace Rose. The okasa no betimi abondi.
Okay.
Betimi tap ne din so ahu. Na afi wodo wako.
Okay.
Bon say Rose e wo ho. Rose no betimi ana gift. Betimi
all right
gift betimi nti nipa person gift ne bia no. Na afi WhatsApp na wode waboso ama.
thank you all right well do bye
bye nyamisha. Yo, the last prophet. Thank you so much for your submission. Pacho Top Sports Africa. Are you there?
Yes. Yeah, I'm
Pacho
there.
Menko.
Yo, anya. Rusafo dedika mechia munyina na afi no mata. MISJOAN ase.
Yes.
Yes, amria. Medame mpemuya. Marco Faza nkomo ya bedia. Ade MISJOAN no problem ana.
Pacho debut.
Yo.
Win the shopping.
Hey, asemo. Na Marco Faza asemo ya bedia. Na just can I say can be. Good, young queen and straightforward. Yawawari mu ahodo bebree. So dear. Na yebra bi kano. Na the SAT one says so say no matter which one you choose. Our no area is all about interest. Our based on interest. Edin America warrior. Your individual interest and your collective interest. Collective interest in your society building. Individual interest no a bit me akọ so many different ways. We go worry because of say one person obey singer. We also worry because of say opase or build the family. We also worry because of say ohia sika and as a property be. We also worry because of the general security our hwehwe. Young connected to the no. Nanka say ehwe ene no na yefa asechre say abrabọ no enhye ase no yedo kwaware mu na enye individuals no na eyese omodo music ba ebe ware because o hye ase a uni hwe dem mo family member no be ma no o maame ene o papa ene obusuan for mo are this get together ena wo ba no zo ba onso maame no papa mo so are this get together. Eti omo behyehyɛ aware ni wia obi a de ne chefa ba eno na be dwatre ti dwatre ne be wia na afi no mo start e de etu anamon na mo tu anamon na mo de bobra no expectation if we both family no se mo bewo na masi adore no ba be successful in life. Enti the first area of marriage no eno mo start no The second area ne say mpanimfoɔ no nim pefee ɔmo nyansa mu no say wokɔ anim no nsɔhwɛ bebree tumi ba. Nsɔhwɛ ne say ebi a obi bɛrima no kwa na abrabɔ no a wɔbɔ no ebetumi akɔdum mpɛmpɛnsoɔ bi na health changes bi aba in life. Anaasɛ ɔbaa no nso no wɔno nso tumi sesa biology no. Ɛno sɛ mpatwɔ sɛ bɛhwɛ a na ɔbaa no wɔte ne fie always na busuafo fie. Bɛrima no nso so te ne baabi. Bɛrima no ɔtumi kɔkɔfa ɔbaa baako bɛka ɛfrɛ no sɛ ne yere no ho. So wɔkɔfa saa adeɛ no a na nyɛ only because of sɛ bi agriculture ɛna na ɔpa sɛ ɔyɛ anaasɛ ɔpa sɛ ɔyɛ increase ne wealth nko nti na ɔyɛ saa adeɛ no. Na bɛrima no nso so ɛyɛ saa because of sɛ ne bɛrima no ebetumi asustain the rest of bi ne life no ɛno nso ɛyɛ factor. Nti mɔdaroma mo a mo ni tua sɛ yɛwɔ akan mu no yɛwɔ beebi a ebu sɛ atwakorɔ ekum kɔteɛ. So it is there nka mpanimfoɔ no nkɔmɔ mu saa bɛ no. Mo ada MISJOAN o problem ne sɛ kasa ne yɛ ka ho. Dabi w'anim na woyɛ na ma me hu. Sɛ wo ka biribi. Ana me read me nsan repeating.
Pacho hono ya nti ni ye wo say.
Me say mpanimfoɔ.
Window shopping, window shopping, original.
Mpanimfoɔ money tua akan ɛbɛn yɛ bu no ɛyɛ twi kasa na saka kasa na yɛ ka. Wɔse ɛtwakorɔ.
Repeat me nya twi ni na mente.
So me nsa kan na brofo nkyerɛ wana.
Ka brofo no ya ye ntete no ya ate ase.
Oh, mate ase. Wo de ma me nkomanim. So ho. Me pamje wo. Enye ema nyina ɛna wɔ mo yɛfrɛ no sɛ ɔmo kunum ɛware mmienu a ɔmo yɛ against. Mama yɛn putu ade no in one corner. Ne nyinaa yɛ matter of mindset. Wokɔ for example crossing bebree hɔ a mɛma no tumi ware mmienu. Ɔmo yere no mo nka hwee ɛnha ɔmo nso. Ebi koraa tumi ne ɔmo ankasa wɔn kunum yere foforɔ no ɛtena bom. Ɛma ɔmo fa ɔmo homa no ɔmo nyinaa te sɛ one family. They understand ɔmo understand na ɔmo tirim sɛ yɛ kyekyere busua baako. The way di bi. Provided the condition is that ɔmo no beto ɔmo ase. Ansa na atoa so akɔ ɔmo family, external family members no. Ɛno nso wɔ hɔ. Ne mo nhyehyɛ ɛdeda ho. Wontimi mfɛkyire na wonkɔ nkɔyɛ deɛ wopɛ nkɔta mobile bi mfa mmra fie. Ɛmfa wotumi nya ne saa. Didi ka na wotumi ne ɔyere no discuss ho. So ɔyere ne pene so a you go. So ɔyere no wan pene so na wokɔ sɛla wokɔfa. Ɛno na mpanimfoɔ na mudi ka bɛka na ɔmo ka no sɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɔbaa no ya. Ba no nso ɛma ɔbaa no kwan sɛ obetumi gya aware akɔ. Ne mmom no ɛba ne saa no a ɔbaa no pray for compensation. Na busuafoɔ adi anim kan ne ɛbɛpata no. Ito mo pata no ɔmo wie a na afɔ ɔmo atoa ɔmo abrabɔ no so na ɔmo bɔkɔ. Now see here, since Bible ɛbɛyɛ part of your life, Bible no the preachings bi abɛhyehyɛ yɛ amammerɛ no a give you orientation sɛ ɛyɛ kyenkyena abaafo so sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ wofa friend sɛ ɔbaa baako pɛ. Abra a wohwɛ Bible no mu a Old Testament na ɛyɛ the Torah no. Wɔn no so nipa ɔmbaa mu no ɛnyɛ saa na ɔmo yɛ bi wareware bebree. Wo de ba yɛ ɛnɛ 21st century mu a yɛwɔ yi a na bra no ɛyɛ ka sɛ ɛnɛ de deɛ nte sɛ bio. It is never true. Baabi a wobɛkɔ biara depending on bɛrima no ne capacity resources a wɔkuta. Yɛwɔ mɛma no bi wɔ hɔ a wɔn wabɔ ne bra no si yie good. Wɔn deɛ ne wish ne sɛ wɔbɛwo mmarima bebree ɔbɛwo nkwadaa bebree. because when so pity me akofa nkwala ne nyina enti wo oba na wo ba family no no wono bet ma ka tro say me dey stay in a situation as it here enti say wo be mu ahono say na me so maye papa say wo wie ye no ye de nkwala gatin kiti de on ba say ye papa ma ajapade o mu nya o mo chefa ene nya no kwa o hwe kene Japan no ene penifo ma bebri nzo awar bebri yishim a man nso ya aware but they don't say anything over in the western world they do similar things but omo no enam say emra no bi etimi create hindrance small money no omo yen underground but omo be yen in a way say oba no benya ne property you deserve and the man no benya property you almost deserve so enti ade no enye a phenomenon say e bin see that and e bin see it is there and we are one so won't me nsesa no ne made a nsanso atimi de ba no sese wonye moye mienu pa na ba kofa ba ko chia for example so oba no kofa be me na chia ka hu so wuta nye ye no ano aware egu ade konto aware egu ni se ma akuta some specialities oba so kofa ni kunu chia woja wo ni tim dada ansa no wo bema okofa na yibechi a enye se ja no woja no it be kra mbona ade a be specific be wo hwe every na yire ho no wanya nti no ko no nche se wayi your friend na koma no apa kudi ho am I different am I different and also switch se wo oba na nam se wo na wo ema na obema no nyo na wo nti no oba bia na nim die your friends ne papa sorry, or baby and name the ba papa. Or no bearman wonim. Beginning the bearman, or no bit not trust or said, may you wait you on your way and you way and your way. And until me Ginny disa aculaya meba. And until I was over a man be on bit no baba what now, and as or baby at now. Not what not dream, oh, aculaya 7. Later on, issue be ban up by a DNA tester. Say so that will be your downfall as a father. So, inti mo man, nyame bo mo say mo na mo determine enipa na wo ban papa. Mema o mu hu. Inti ye mo no say mo kwakoye bi mo fetch na mo kwaye bi sa. Na say adene dia be ma no nya trust o mo bio. E ba na sa no a wo no wo de asema beto family no. E ba na za so no a enkola no mo ntimi develop bio because remember no omonya benya fail and say oba no onye oba papa onye good morals onye character and kan ko ye ntisa character ni morals na betit enkola no ebema enkola no so mo nyini papa se obema nya hunu se pa obena bi so nhwe ne ba nti wan hwe ma na nhwe oba no a onko na ade otiri behwim eba ne sanso akwala no so no so nyini ye mu no ensini ye na wie ye no so no obonse what say complete generations beto aso because ya na ye lack the seven that I want to aso nti say ye boni na tofa adeni na it goes to transparency so nipa no free say wontimi ne be amana na so ba na ntina ho bio na making wontimi odono ni ho bio dia na mo no matranse mo aka fefefe and sakra na mo move ahead na avoid sa ne mani nyina sa ma ne sa dia ene na sa nso na me di kan bo ho dawru no sa na besi ntimi daase.
Okay, and at Top Sport, I also want you to like talk in vice versa. In today's world, very money oba, and the man also has stepped out of the marriage. What are the effects of that too on the woman? To say what it will do, and because the woman is the one that bears the children, and the effect I be have on family, and the other way around. 1 minute, pen I call Miss Jakey, so now you take your last words.
Say Bermano ekuchiti na ase mudia hen.
Say Bermano step out. Yafani say in today's marriage, Na I like how our assembly and you explained it and then you brought it back to our topic. Inti, I'm also bringing it back to our topic. Oh, and then can say very mano yɛmfa ne sɛ ɔbaa no step out and the effects on the nkolano and then on the marriage as well. Then I also want you to talk about if the man is the one that steps out, the effect of that on the woman as well, and then the children.
Okay, normally wait a second. It no matter how you put it, the effects, no, most of the time are similar, the same. Obama no na dene ho pe and oja ofrin aware no mo a. Ya na under normal circumstances no omo reason why until omo de yesa. But what the envan say similar reasons wo fra aware no mo. Normally na yesa Obama no we see to so behwe ne ma no. Na at least oba no so no wa compensate oba no. One or the other way said ya a stability beba. So I don't know, based on transparency and righteousness. So if you are coming now, if you say and no ban and entrance, now I feel no ban and can. The woman say, or do what they are about food, but at least what kind of crane? And I am Colana, so I yes, you know, Bearman or ban with me approaching Colana. No more pet common reason. Editor nkwalaa team eni kwa say the ABCC no ebi a wotan abufuo no nka mama nkwalaa no ehu bi nkwalaa no they have to get guarantee for their safety nest security say be are okay nemom say na happen no ba nkwalaa no de wo munya effect bia eno no ye whereby momienu oba na be man motimi atena se ahyehye niema no. It's a war, Beman, who free war. Who be free war with a way, acquire your quiet fast as all the free for you. And yes, I'll be now over 9 months out near Manako. As a shock, no, a becon colana so, and also the effects, long term effects may be the same. But so continue, I say, who take care of the children. Now, a man so who answer harmony, ever war. A man colana stability for my life. Emma who say, okay. All those say papa and mama and you will be your hands on there. Woman, you know, to make on boom, a crochet, a colana, a banasana, a cola and colano, almost stability, no, a guarantee. No more dear move. A woman say, and you're perfect as you say, woman, you know what it. But that is what will be. So, because I made twice, so there are your friends say, entertain. You will never be as a woman, you know, to me, and they want to me. So, this is how I put it. Thank you.
Sports. Meda was you, but mame rewind it quickly. But yeah, kasa not about say Obana na say Berma na parky fifi, but has stepped out in the sense say wakofa oba foforo and I say one obi foforo akwa have an affair outside of the marriage is what we are talking about. Not say bia was stepping outside cry. Okay. No yes, okay. You become Miss JK, so Miss JK in Kasaye, but for a minute, no, say very man stepping outside, and I say oba stepping outside of ne sexual that is having sex outside of your marriage. What are some of the effects I have on partner? No? Do you think say na easy say you to me ever back to your normal sex life? Do you think say na it to me affect your emotions? Do you think say na affect your connection as partners? And I say your desire for each other as partners. And
yes.
Are we able to recover from that?
Yes, and the recovery process needs to be based on trust. Almost say the men who could nipa accident missing. So accident missing. But most of the time I say it can happen. Accident missing. So and at the nebesia, you see, because BB your friends marriage no more ain't kui, and a church will be a trim. Into your happy. That's it. But the interesting question in answer, say happy can we recover or we cannot recover? Nina bigna a meman a obana bemano, or my brabo no more bonoso, and colano so mum. rules or more play. Remember, in case of Minjo, Osha Abrofo, Abrabo no Mobona. Whatever me anka sa me mfa madam for be experience or onyai. Wokɔ adwuma ɛna okɔ meeting broni bi. Saa broni no okɔ meeting no. Na broni no ne kunu enso ɛyɛ awarefo. Ba na ne kunu no ntimi nyɛ broni ba no ho adwuma yɛ. But nti broni ba no kɔ hu madam for no wɔse na ne gye no ho. Ɛna broni ba no kɔ ne kunu hɔ no waka kyɛnsa wei na ne gye no ho. In the end, omo arrange Emma madam for no koye broni ba no ho adwuma. But them are no the conditions to her say you no nya allowed some exchange any numbers. Omo baby ha. That's it. It omo adena happen we no obi call the baby obi enje no yokobio. By incidents ena madam for no ko share broni ba na club bi. Nti okohia na omo paso omo di nkono na bema no madam for no bisa broni ba say na didn't na last time when you okunu na otimi yes ade no was say woni ne kunu na tena over 30 years sa over 30 years no omo ye properties omo to omo ho ase obi bia mu wo ho ba sex no na true enema bi esi ye ntinese sei anya adwuma bio enu ntade na okwakohye no just biology ɛna wɔyɛ feelings bi ani hɔ ɛmma nipa na ɔne ne wabɔnte no ne kunu no nso nim sɛ anaasɛ wɔdwen sɛ saa ne teɛ ɛno nti ɔno nso ɛnka hwee because onim sɛ wɔsizi ɔbaa no ɛwɔ deɛ ɔyɛ deɛ ohia no ho a ɛde problem bɛba problem no ɛde bɛba ne sɛ nkɔlaa no effect bɛbɔ ɔmo so ɔmo bi no nso na ɛba akɔkɔyɛ property sharing situation ama asɛe deɛ ɔmo hyɛ nyinaa so they wait. Also ethnicity. It's the na canon no. Ni nyina gya understand no so. Ebi wo wa omo ba together we are. Omo timi tena seka e ka no kre. E mo mo ansa start hyehyɛ omo de. Ebi wo nso omo tena se enye ye. That is what you can have from me. Sana abrabotie. Nipa ye individual.
Okay.
Enye collective. That's
it. I mean sure Miss JK Pacho.
African bema kwan say obema from na yere nko na obema from hyeso ish Kurobenso na wo
Miss Joan omo ye niam sie but you don't know
for America
afra
ni nyina akwa na
Mama yɛn fa no saa na papa no nkasa sɛ no akyerɛ no adwene.
Ozi yɛn Vanessa. Miss JK ni nyina akwa na afa bi kan 1 minute.
Yeah, me can say window shopping pepe be original. Na me hwɛ sɛ we na ye kan ewo mu saa na yɛkɔ amamre kwan so a anase yɛhwɛ yɛn krokro a yɛ free so a kro bia ne na amamre fa aware ho ene nhyehyɛ ya ɔmo ahyehyɛ ɛde ato hɔ no mu ɛyade a yɛhwɛ na saa yɛnhwɛ sɛ culturally no ɛboa saa kuro no anase ɛmboa na sɛ ɛmboa ɛde ɛna ɛwɔ mu a ɔsɛ enka ɔmo yɛ na etumi aboa ɛdi nipa bebree wɔn sɛ yɛwɔ culture bi wɔ hɔ no mu a ɛma ɛdane nkoa menka ne saa ɛwɔ aware mu nti ɔmo bɛwo ɔmo mba a saa na nkwadaa no nso ɛnam saa nkwa som ne mu all in the name of bɛrima no ɛna yɛ fie ti bɛrima no ɛna yɛ bibia nti ɔbaa nni ano sɛ bɛrima kɔ akɔware 10 o ɔware 20 o ɔbaa oni ano bɛrima no kɔ akɔfa no ɔwɔ reason o oni reason o whether it is tangible or not said there be a say wo or no ye bɛrima na ɔka sɛ wei na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ no ɔbaa ne nkwadaa no ɔmo nni ano ɛna ɔmo hyɛ saa ɔhaw but they see it to be normal because your culture and omo practice now my yambra bonten ya say wiase asesa asesa no nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ no mo a meyɛ ɔbaa mente aseɛ anaa bɛrima mente aseɛ wenu sisi bi wɔ baabi wɔn sɛ yɛkasa bebree na dodoɔ na ɛkasa o ɔbaa ɛkɔfa bɛrima a yɛba yɛmfi anaa yɛwareɛ mu a yɛsi nkonnwa adɛn na wakɔfa bɛrima wɔ wo kunu akyi a obiara de gu so dwamanfoɔ seesese bɛrima no koraa mpo tumi gyina ne nan so kasa awaleɛ no koraa menyɛ dɛn mempɛ bio but ma bɛrima nkɔhye so a ɛmaa 10 wɔ ne yere akyi yɛse nkasa because especially Ghana yɛnka Ghana asɛm Ghana ni deɛ bɛrima deɛ ɔwɔ tumi ɔno deɛ ɔkɔfa ɔbaa ɛnyɛ hwee yɛre fi sɛ yɛba ne yareɛ mu koraa yareɛ nim sɛ ɔyɛ Ghana ni bɛrima wowɔ ho kwan sɛ wobɛkɔ akɔyɛ saa o na wakɔti de aba ba saa deɛ wei ba yɛn nkwadaa no na ɛbrɛ wonim sɛ bɛrima a wɔfa ne yere akyi biara no sɛ saa baa no a ɔkɔ akɔfa no no sɛbe ɛwɔ futubɔ no de ma bɛrima no a ɛne nea wɔpɛ wɔ ɔbaa no ho no so otumi nya na ɔnya saa deɛ no wɔ ne yere ho a otumi gya ne yere no ama n'aka nkwadaa no nyinaa ma deɛ ɔmbɛdi mpo abɔ obi di kanka biribi I think sɛ Frank wɔn sɛ awareɛ mu ɔbaa warefoɔ ɛde ne ho kame ne kunu ɛwɔ reasons bebree nti a ɛbɛba saa ba mɛfa no angle bi te sɛ ɔbaa sɛbi ɔyɛ obi a adwuma bebree nti ɔma excuses ɛba ne sɛ bɛrima no ne hyia me deɛ mabrɛ me ntumi meyare saa nneɛma wei nyina ɔyɛ na ɛkɔ so bebree na bɛrima no fa n'akyi na ɔkɔfa ɔbaa foforɔ bi na ɔsɔ ne mu a yɛnhwɛ nkwadaa no kwan a wɔn fa so ɛbrɛ wɔn didie mu wɔn school kɔ mu wɔn ntaade hyɛ mu ebi sɛ nkwadaa no bɛn maame ne kyɛn papa no nti abira maame ne di ya ɔno tete no saa abiri ne mu no na nkwadaa no nso ɛfa saa ya ɔne mu bi wɔn eti utumi hu sɛ Ghana ha awareɛ nankasa edu baabi a sisie bebree wɔm ɔbaa ɛmbɔ bɛrima tirimɔden a bɛrima ɛbɛkɔ akɔfa ɔbaa foforɔ abɔ ɔbaa ne ne mba tirimɔden ama abiri bi awerɛhoɔ ɛwɔ fie nti sɛ asesa a yɛnhu ne sɛ baa akɔyɛ ne yɛbɛsi nkonnwa aka ho asɛm a bɛrima nso ɛkɔ akɔyɛ a yɛmbɔ mbɔden ahwɛ sɛ yɛnsi nkonnwa koraa yɛbɛtumi aboa ma ɔnneglect ne mma no na musisi yɛn dodo munya saa
kanaka bi bedas wa makoma to meyem
ayawe intina ayawe intina ewuja mo no why
me ba show
we want to grow old together
fundamental jeki wade bi wo ha ese
yes
mom ye meti reality no ba nchaw oba ne bema yenye the same oba ne bema yenye the same no kra ne yeka ekwanya bema ebefa so na de kunti a obi a wode befa ne yere chi no eno no wo bebe fie no different chance oba be za de no and then who so different. And I'm talking as a man.
Top sport. Top sport meba me ntwawano meba. Meba ma me nka asem bi ana last 2 weeks me ka ho asem. Hwe se be ma no oba na tebom. Ena aduane ho nsɛm ɛna akasakasa baae no ɛna wo bɛrima ne mɔmɔtu afiri wo mpa a watɔ a waware ɔbaa bɛto so ɛna wakɔ akɔda hɔ wo de tie ne yie ɛna wakɔ akɔda hɔ ɔbaa na apakyɛw sɛ yɛ saa asɛm no nti na watu a saa bra mpa no so na ɔyɛ sɔre na bɛrima sɛ wonyɛ upie kwa na oba na ho na woda wo de yɛhwɛ ade o ɛyɛ oba vice versa oba na nke yes ade we a etia bɛrima enka umpie nkɔfa oba ka wo be pia akọ for ba hwe say for the past 3 months oba ne gusu pacho bem
Oh, Miss JK, who
metu
connection
chef
no?
dan wo ho oba sisi a ne hwe say eye wo a nka wo be kwa akọ for obi a na wo be ka say bɛka sɛ o me kun atu akɔda hall ɛnya hwee ma menda hɔ saa ɛyɛ 1 year koraa ma menda hɔ saa
And Miss JK, to add to what you are saying, top sport, a choice. It's a choice. Nyao can say differences woman no correct. But when we all come together, we make the conscious effort, say we better find the common ground in your differences. That is what marriage is. The two of us, two different people, two different upbringing, two different mindsets, and two different characters. And I say how I say yes, no. It's two different things, but we are marrying them until yedeba abebom na ya find the common ground. It's a choice. Situation na JK ma no. There might be a man in that same situation. Obeka say, obe make it a conscious effort. Say me the best channel. Na me ne me yere asante ne biom na ma go back to the bedroom. There's another man who also make the choice. Say, yeah. He will go out and do what he wants to do. There's one too who say I won't go out. I will stay in there, but I will continue to sleep in the living room.
Yeah.
Whatever we will say here, no. It's choices. It's based off of choices. We can say this is the culture. We can say men are born that way. Women are also born in a certain way. But we will make the conscious effort, say, regardless of how I was made, I will try to meet you halfway. That is what marriage is about. So if you're worried, now we cannot find differences, common grounds in our differences. Now we cannot meet each other halfway. Then what is marriage in the first place?
Okay.
What is marriage in the first place? And yet now, baby, then live your life the way you want to live it. Then let the other person to stay somewhere and live. But the moment we decide, say, this is who I am. All of me is this. All of you is this. We will live together. And on nature say, whatever it is I bring, whatever it is you bring, we are living with it together. We will talk about it. We will find a way to adjust to it. We will move forward. So we help each other grow. We make mistakes. I like it. I don't like it. In every aspect of the marriage, when it comes to sex, when it comes to finances, when it comes to religion, when it comes to raising children, in every aspect of it, we need to find a common ground so that we will be the partners we are meant to be. We are partners. So when you'll be a business partner, you talk about the business, you talk about things that will make the business grow and go forward. You find things maybe as 6, you see it as 9, but we need to find a way to meet each other so that we will find a solution to that problem. That is what marriage is supposed to be about. It's a union of two different people. And to say, I can't say this is how Oba was made. Women too were made in a certain way. So if we are saying, we were also made this way, the way we are made, that there won't be peace in the home. When a man says, I was made this way, this is who society accepts a man to be. So I will be the man society wants me to be in my marriage. The marriage will not last. So we make the conscious effort, the choice to say, regardless of whatever it is, this is what I want my home to be. This is what I want my marriage to be. This is what I want my sex life to be. So my husband and I will talk about it. We will find a common ground. So each of us, both of us can enjoy each other and our marriage and our children. And our children will grow up to be responsible people who will birth people, generations to come. Almost also mentally right. Well, let us make those choices. Let us and then let us not say, this is who I am, this is it, this is what society. We are married to each other, not to the society. Even though we affect society, it starts with us.
My sister, Medasipa, say, Ekoba say, wo be mano, wo kwan bi abeye ni gentra, e manu kuwi obone bi san baba kedia, ɛne ne mr asɛm na ɔka no koraa ɔbaa bi nso bɛtumi akɔyɛ ne gentle aya no nso nkɔwie bɔ no nso bɛtumi aba back nti na ne saa na wo nso agye atom na wo bɛma wo nso agye atom kasa waka na me de paa because adeɛ no wo wunni me no ɛna na wo bɔ ɔbra sɛ ne ɔpɛ ɛna me so me bɔ me bra sɛ ne me so me pɛ ɛna wahu me no me ho nhwan akɔnɔ ɛna wo pɛ sɛ me de me half na wo nso do half na ɛbɛyɛ 1 ɛna yɛni uni abɛka yɛ ho abom si abɛka yɛ ho abom na so bɛka kyerɛ me sɛ wo deɛ sɛ wo kɔyɛ bɔni bi a na wo kɔkyia wo baabi a wo deɛ wobɛtumi akyia yɛ ne nice way a wobɛtumi akɔaba na me oba na am so atete mo baabi foforo me de mentumi nso so enkoye ne nice way enkwachia am so memfa ama ebe ye sa waware bon ensam na ya address no nkofo ebere emma topic no so but omu tie wo fom nti se ye de ye wa anya ofere mfa anya unua se wo be ma de obetumi akwakoye na obetumi esa back I am fansu aso bia ma nkwala no ene na oba bi so betumi akwakoye obe ne gentle eno so fansu aso bia mfa ma nkwala no nti anyi ntum sai madam ase
Midas, Pacho, JD Akasa, Bra Frank, any last word for us? And then we go to top spot, and then we, Dr. Chidos, Chidosky, any last words for us so we can go ahead and close?
Mama, I'm going
All right, then
No?
Chidosky,
Yeah.
Pacho.
What I can say is that Minister, you are on fire today, eh?
I'm fire all the time.
Easy. The men will change. We will change. Don't worry. So all I can say is that no matter how much we make this argument, there's one thing that we all need to still take one thing clear. A man will always be a man. A woman will always be a woman. It only takes the grace of God for some men to get sense to manage their home and be a faithful man. You understand what I'm saying? So this boils down to the fact that when you're a lady and you're making life choice for yourself, make sure you take your time and make the right choice for yourself. Because whom you choose will make you or make you. The way you dress your bed is how you lay down on it. If you choose a man that is a womanizer, be sure to be having problem. Don't even complain. Don't even complain when you see, because you decided to choose a womanizer. And if you choose a man who is this, who told you? They know. There's always a red light. You know, there's a signal. You will definitely know. But sometimes you pretend that you have not seen it. You will definitely know.
No, it's not pretend. They are not looking well. Sometimes because they are so fixated on their emotions or whatever they think they are feeling, rather than look out for the red flags.
It is easier to catch a man cheating than to catch a woman.
Stop.
A man can come home and then has flirted outside and will not be able to have an affair with the wife because he has already used the energy somewhere. A woman can go and have affair with 10 guys and still come home and give the husband. Oh yes. It only takes the grace of God.
And intentionality, not just the grace. Grace, no, if nyanko pon the mouth, not say one intentional about choices, then the grace will not even find use in your life. It won't be useful to you. It's like God has gracefully given us life. If you choose to go and do drugs, the effect of it will come. Whatever you choose, the consequence of that action, you will face it. If by the grace of God, Nyankopon will grace to choose, say, na me nkodi bone na wo say me de mekwa akoya, you will face the consequence of your action. So if you are intentional and you choose right will come to you. If you choose wrong will come to you as well.
We are equal in Man and woman, we are equal in essence, but we are different in nature.
Yes.
Okay? Equal
Yes.
in essence because we are all created in the image of God. And we all have feelings, we all have sentiment. And we are two different human beings. Okay? And so, whether we like it or not, we must understand that when a man cheats, it is not as bad as it's sin as the woman doing it. I have already stated this clearly, not because because a woman is valued. A woman, you are like a god, the goddess of the house. So if you are a goddess of a house, then you add value to yourself, not to be opening your legs to any prostitute to enter you. You understand? And before a man will cheat, him to cheat. You understand what I'm saying? If all women will close their legs, men will not cheat. Let them go and look for the women. But if all women will look for them, then men will have their medicine and they will not cheat. But when Amma has closed their leg, but Ajua is willing to open,
Why Ajua?
then there is a problem.
Ajua?
Because you are Ajua, right?
Ajua.
You are
That's
Ajua.
why.
when Juan is ready to open and Minister is ready to close, there's a problem. You see? So all I can say is that a woman, if you add value to yourself and you see, that is why I said that when a man cheats on a woman, it pains the woman to her soul because the woman feels that the man has insulted her dignity as a woman. But when a man cheats on the woman does not see like when a woman cheats on a man, the man does not see it as the woman have insulted his dignity. The man sees it as the woman have insulted his ego as a man, that is not better off than other men outside there. That's how man sees it. So man look at the physical appearance, what people will say, that I could not curtail my own wife. My wife went out to cheat. Whereas when the woman's husband cheat, the woman does not look at the people. Look at me. She's looking at her soul, that she has, the man have disgraced her being. You understand? So a woman who the husband cheat on gets hurt, and it's a deep wound. It's a deep wound. And one more thing I'll say is that trust is built. When you break that trust, don't expect it to build over time. Trust is like you having paper and you write your name on it. When you tear it into pieces and you throw them away, the papers will scatter. To pack it back and arrange it is difficult, but you have to be patient for the person to pack everything and fix it again. That is why when you do such a thing, give people room to trust you again. Don't say, if you don't trust me, I don't care. You care. You must care because you caused it. Let the person build that trust again for you. But some men will tell you, I don't care. Whether you trust me or I don't care. You see? So that is all I can say. In summary, if you are in it already, if you are married already, but when in Kawamrim, anything you see out there, anything you see out there on a woman that you don't see on your wife, go and buy it and give to your wife. If you want your wife,
you can make your wife the side chick.
If you want your wife to wear that short skirt, buy it and bring it where to wear. If your wife's stomach is becoming bigger, you are the one that made it big. When she had not given birth, it was not like that. She gave birth and it's looking like that. So encourage her to work on her body. Encourage her to work on herself. You cannot put a woman in a family where when the body changes, you go and be looking for another fresh woman. That's wickedness.
Thank you so much.
Let the woman know that I love you. But you see this stomach, we can work it out together. It will come back to normal. You see? Yeah. Stop body shaming a woman. That is the worst thing you can do to a woman.
kill
And I
her
said,
self-esteem.
and I said, why I can say dodo? And I said, why I say dodo?
Pentecost said that
But
be a minimum.
Yeah.
who did that? You
na who
understand?
call Sam?
Don't do that. And
It be the
you
telephone or the fine lady.
and the woman, you the woman too. Stop comparing your husband to other men. Men don't like that. Stop it. And brakwesi brakwesi ono okoye oto atare man yere wo de afi miensa ni 5 years na me ware wo eyi pant kura nto ma meda. What kind of nonsense is that?
On toy ya obeka no kore.
Yeah.
On toy man kan no kore.
You know, you don't need to make a man feel you see,
On toy so kan no kore chen.
don't make a man feel useless. Immediately you make a man feel useless, he will start looking out there for somebody who will make him valued.
Okoho na obeto. Okoho na obeto ntimi wo ha meka atro am wato. Ara me station.
Oh,
sometimes
but I say don't make comparisons. There's a way I will be kana be man and kasa cry better na kuma or better or you make him know but don't make comparisons.
Get it all.
Because will be a difference.
A man is not interested.
Miss Joan, you are not feeling well. Sit down.
A man is not interested. A man is not interested in beauty. He's not interested in sex. A man is interested in respect.
Yeah.
A man is interested in respect. Once you don't give that man that respect, even if it's a small girl that is giving that man respect, be sure that that man will leave you for that girl.
I don't follow her. It's true.
Sometimes, especially with the women who have traveled outside the country, immediately we leave the shores of Ghana and we go to other country. We ignorantly, and I don't know how it happens, we now begin to think as if we are equal with our husbands. Because the country you went to, they have given equal rights to women. So you tell them you now have power over. No. A tilapia can stay in the water of a salmon, but it doesn't make the tilapia salmon. So the fact that you are an African living in the Western country does not make you a Westerner. You are an African. In fact, the funniest thing is that some of these Western women, they jealous and they cherish African culture, how African women treat their husband. But unfortunately, the women don't even value what they have. They go there and they begin to live their life like the white women there. So most things that are happening, I'm talking to especially people who are living outside the country. You see, the high rate of people who live in Africans living outside the country, marriage breaking is very big because the woman will get there now and feel that here is a woman's world. So you will not tell the husband, and then oba me person me ba fana koto enyewa ne be aduane to see, there's a nice way of talking to your husband that he will not even know that you are sending him. There's a nice way of doing things. So don't leave. How many Indians have you seen? How many Chinese people have you seen that disrespect their husband when they go outside the country? They are always who they are.
Like Miss Joan.
The Chinese, the Asians, the way they respect their husband in their home, when they travel, they don't change. They don't change who they are. But an African woman, I don't know where that spirit is from. Give African woman power and you will show the man that he's above the man.
I think it's all Africans.
I'm not saying also that the man, you should be controlling, too controlling on your wife. Because if you are too controlling you are pushing that woman to rebel against you. You understand? Oba utifie nanka uogana no ukuno eba fie so ura mira wedidi mami sen so toma ba ukodu abrochi afide ura ba cross over for McDonald edidi why
the Chidonsky in Patrol 1 minute na fa wanu si na spot so man the last words.
So all I can say is that all I will say is that true relationship is friendship. Build friendship. understand each other. When you people understand each other, you will live like friends. Friends offend each other. Ese any techema. Amoku de bia nanso. They settle.
Yo, yeah, that's it. I mean, show Top Sport African Pacho.
Now, Juan, so you go back to India.
India for Pono. This is here. You need choice. We have to accept her. Top Sport Pacho. We'll have it.
Hey, Miss John.
Top Sport.
With your own country.
Family didn't start it.
Oh. So, India now, when Nanka made me busa say, Kwambe is now fast, so it could rule, but so yeah. Anyway, my last word. Anyway, yeah, my last word is say, I'm saying, Yankopon ni Madikuntia, or boy before a member anymore, in every continent and so. So, idea yen belong to each other. And can Yankopon mo yesa, Kobaba Bakwato, US no Bakwato Africa, it's engaged me big club against Misha. In the ones in every one continent, one country, Ghana, and as a specific areas no. And no crash, I say there was an intention somewhere. Intention is it goes with cultures and traditions. To see it's me, I either follow your culture and traditions now. Now you want into a see new said your basity in biology, said your bermacity in biology. Now after we are able to negotiate with one another for the sake of one common understanding. Now you leave all the material things aside. Now you soul no back together. Now you agree say pray the material things no together in togetherness with overall responsibilities. I think that we will have a very, very, very positive and long life together. The reason why I'm making this statement in its all seriousness is that I think that there may be any ho or no or be making a choice of woman will making with the intention say person me ni pane bone so we no pa on ware woda. That is men or no wa on ware. So and when to make me who say once we have made our choice coming together now. Yes, you find ourselves in the tradition and cultural settings no. The way you beat my live peaceful, transparent and righteous together. All those meanings it is an ideology. It is not always in existence in terms of realities. But at least it may reach to the 70% of Hampunwa. Ebe bring you very far. Ebe avoid so many mistakes. Any fighting spirit we are exercising against one or another. And I think that is the best way to go. Because nipa that's in the same. Even Oban or Bakwa the same. Bearman the same. Oban Bearman the same. But understanding through communication, proper communication, right from the beginning, not when you are in the marriage alone, but right from the beginning. So, see, just life on na any man be cool. Examples, been say, Okushia Bruni Beama, and I Bruni Ba. Now, when they discuss here, only a meet here, the first 3 days, no, and that's 3 times no be shown. What you mean making a decision clearly? So, what person no time, as one person no time. And the reason why you're not making clear decision is that what majority no all because of finance usika hawunti. You be now lifestyle go one and ho. Into a show no review or Timus. When you pay okay, original answer. Or character no see okay. Or physical appearance near nice. And it's been no tina ye. And no don't know better. But sometimes oh share. Before me man and ma. A quite fast or they call Yawari moi. Most of the time, no, it's all about materialism. It is not true love. And a majority of the Yawari. And no one sounds so, and a bar. A man says, strike the beginner, you intimate cuckoo with that. Not your GMO. Not a home to sound so, no, I can't call so. Now I feel like we're generational thing. It's the immense of the woman kind of great. That is all. That's
Thank you so much, Top Sport. Nyame Insura, Top Sport Africa. Nyame Insura opa. Debiya na meka say odonye when things are all rosy and there is joy and there is peace. Odo is with the odo. Kase odo ankasa no. We see it when there are problems in the marriages and I say problems in relationships, and we say regardless of niawaye mi bia no esan say me do ninti, I will overlook that problem and I will still stay with you and we will work it out. That is when we are able to show true love. Inti no meda say obia emeki a time to come on Miss Joan's show today, even though I was in a home fano, which I don't really believe. Our mama by force host me. Na say me to push n'anim kura un say oka eyipe or to her window shopping win neni age. Apart from that, she's sitting down quietly. We all know the source of her illness. But if I'm a child, follow your home.
You are how transport so ha Miss Row.
Yeah, follow your home. Na me pamucho mon like video ne so na yes so a ye kasa obi aka asem bi emu edupan no po mi ntumi nkan. Yeah, basu so ya gifty host no. Na it's a way of also appreciating her way, her giving us a chance to also come here and learn and share our views with each other. Sometimes we don't see people are learning and listening, and those people are taking whatever it is we are saying here and they are using it to live their life. So the Chidowski, I'm passionate because there are a lot of women out there who are facing real life issues. So when we get opportunities like this, we have to consider every side of the stone, every side of the coin. Na fedia ya kasa na obia afani die wumbi. Na odi abone brand nyami ensure mu nyina. May hand it over to host no na we close here.
Check your message na to aso quick.
Hey.
Quick. I'll say in 9 months time we will be celebrate names please Miss Row. 9 months time she ni ho yare na me yare inti mistake ene de me da se papa
yeah inti dada open our catch nana
makachi den
they shows Hey, Miss June, now that I want to
David, on this more serious note, no, this is going for
Miss June.
Top.
No, that's
not true. Top. Yeah. That is not true. I'm with the agro.
I'm
I don't know what the agro wants to.
I'm probably confirming. I'll manifest it whether you like it or not.
Hey, Miss June. And you want game?
Me say. Producer so otu kwanyo oba ye kranche na me shock me.
Inti part say just 3 weeks. When I name sent just 3 weeks na find out. Come on.
Una one catch rows. Na say you 99% 1 week cry. Mama Becky. What yes see her
class for me baby DJ JD as a top spot on JD.
Miss John.
Maji pa odi chen no so ni nya chen kra maji.
Enkola for adan abuchi na ewo no emu ye den wo ha o. Stage to us. Mbacho na passport na o ka be. Passport.
Oh, there me na me chen is a fifth one no. Oh dear.
Okay, Monsha say fa diaper ne wives ni we ni any baby ntale ne mbra. Why?
Well, who said Kwame Pampers? Kwame Pampers
and canon
Pampers
anyhow.
Didn't done so ontimi provide Pampers.
Obesendo Pampers.
My dress na enye yera kwan kran nti Monsha send them family. Me hu say bebre a na Monsha say I think of number 5. Why?
You pay odd number, so you pay even number. You know, make sure say 6. Yeah, no, we don't do odd numbers here.
Anytime I will be asked, not just a maybe. Anytime be or why Chanama or what?
Oh, maybe you know.
Oh, we did psychology.
Once in cup for 3 months. Once in cup for 3 months.
O say, on papa. Someone I'm more predicting.
Any man, yanto bad ya
predicting.
To two nini na me see even number. Even internet just say hit 2 bears with a stone. Inti monto 2 nina famra. Ya beje.
Amen. Producer, so are you ready for that, Anna? Ebi am I ready or no?
Producer dear yen bisano. Oya forever ready. Ever ready battery. Yen bisano. Do we have ever ready battery? Is it something?
Why?
Yo, Pacho. Hey, next week your topic. Now I think we'll be speaking about divorce. And its implication on marriage, children, and the societies at large. Into next week, no more bar. More prepare more thoughts and more opinions on divorce and the effect on our rear, the effect on the children, the effect on society and our families too. Now, involved in winning in our yes. Into please.
Topic no. Mama, enyina fa komaye. Because your cover say you call the traditional, you call the Christian, you call the say, and say you who near Becano. Inti, Mumfani na Paco. And my own say, a you win a yeka.
Inti yen generalizing and I say, open say a casabia, said marriage, no, said divorce, baby, my say, they are court of law. Well, said divorce, baby, mudia, they are court of law. No net say and on a baby
still say worry if you worry as to your divorce into generalizing
okay you be generalizing okay so generally into we'll share opinion now my who say you are talking based off of the traditional marriage and I say customary marriage and I will share opinions on the other end then let us know say you are talking about say religious and I say courts so you will make your specifications but you're better generalizing divorce in general yes
and the host
yes
on one kasa na be hosting into Musha
on one be host too
obeba fia be host yeah Stish get ready okay why so unyam point you
me pa try me hand you over to you say who close here
okay I wish you for the moon I say Mr. Producer you are doing well keep on producing more babies
producing babies
oh really I wish I for the moon as they be ameka say mo na mama program where a program say munima intimi njina inti me appreciate more time mo bibia mo gift mo gift yan mo dem sabobo so my likes nearby mo follow ye munina ye damase one follow so am pacho follow us and follow me make I follow you now follow Miss Tish now follow Miss JKD so ewo ho JD so ewo ho na follow bibia na afewia e ma wemfi ese obeko YouTube na wa subscribe ama MISJOAN GH and I say Facebook so MISJOAN GH inso ewo ho nti obehu me wa ha every Thursday for reggae night every Friday for Ghana in Sensem na obehu yen wo ha every Saturday for anything about spiritual religion, anything obehu yen wo ha every Saturday. Na Sunday so eno na obehu window shopping na chese chocho mucho talk ena obewa beto ewa ha afe ema uremfi Jat Prime say or kaswa pepase Jat Prime Beauty Supply or say or kaswa pepase or ton bibia about enwi nsmade chain ku bibia about beauty bia no Jat Prime say or say the number no 0241888032 into ofrena obenya bibia bia opel ho Jat Prime na bim or say so wo kaswan patamu ho na se wo si udan obetimi provide blocks and bibia ye disi dan to say concrete mixture na hwibalo ni bibia bi no wo sam patamu krodua side ho na se wo si wo project bia betimi provide blocks into Jat Prime blocks factory so ewo ho ono so the same number or say 0241 888 number na de akakata produce ampacho ifiri so mama wa na mbo number mo fancha me mo mama 1 minute or say number no is 0241 888 02032 mama mo number no so bi 0241 333 and also offer now open a blog anything about blogs bibia open what dan see ho no betimi provide the amount enti abusia aha ana de besi mysterious me das papa and no time says I really appreciate you and never my aye de papa in Saudi acheme why program de acheme ano no
you can't tell
enti okay yankwa hanso na yenhwe di wasi for ma di yedase tiktok.com yaw entry yedase papa hey my brother another one from osu one pa another one from hey brother Evelyn also yedase papa user also yedase days also yedase papa and mom wasi koni nyina yedamu nyina as we really appreciate you guys Miss JK yedase papa and more time me PSA Africa I mean the last prophet right yeda was papa and hwan bi din nyina ko mama hwe top was meet hey Dan home deco also yedase papa abusia mama yem fancy odom for the drum ye na ye be share Thursday for reggae night and ye breno anya ayebe I say on YouTube yes and on YouTube ye wo YouTube we hu yen wo ho and senam de kan MISJOAN GH we hu yen e wo YouTube yedase papa
me be a bit to me, can I feel more? But too sexy, but too bad, but too naughty. Obey, it's a Pepsi. It doesn't move any of the
okay, me the YouTube dinner edit to her edit mouth. Obi akodon kwia na bia no yo bi obi atebanje dia down e bia no yo bi so simple obi mistress e bia no yo bi we just see she I etna so America chirem with me very innocent again so the other class say okay, I just checked your YouTube. Okay. Enti wahu me das papa na wa share na fi wa ma abusiafo no uchocho muchofo ni nyina subscribe mama. Ade. Okay, ye besen ehia biem. E pacho nya subscribe my YouTube channel na why ne sa pepe edi amayen.
I do love you, but I don't know you well. You may love me too, but you may love someone else.
All right, you know, ye ko pepe me da wase me frosis ya.